Welcome to Patrick Roberts, our new timeline.
Hey guys, welcome. Oh my god, I have been in YouTube jail for a week. 7 days. I'll tell you, that is the longest fucking time I have gone without, without me taking my extended break for about a year. But that was really weird being off YouTube, not being able to load videos, not being able to do streams. They cut me off. Boom, bam. So that was my first strike. So I got a week suspension for basically the way they said it was that I was going against the CDC, basically the health organization, and about the vax, and that I was given false information. Basically, I was giving my thoughts of what I thought about it. And I guess you can't do that anymore on YouTube. You cannot think for yourself. And so basically that was it. Talking about the V, and talking about the vax, basically got me through off for a week. Welcome Elgo, welcome Chappelle, welcome Crunchy B, Prelim, welcome Bolt Gun. Bolt Gun was the first one here. Guys, you know what? I fucking missed you guys. I really missed you guys. It's fucking awesome to be back. Which video got you a timeout? I don't know. It was the one that I have to pull it up. I took screenshots of this stuff. But yeah, I missed you guys. Fucking A. I hated going that long without talking to you guys. I'm like, man, I was getting wore out on the videos. I was starting to back off a little bit. But I definitely needed the break. I needed a good week off, to clear my mind. I was getting to the point where I was getting really angry about everything. The littlest thing was setting me off. Somebody looks at me cross-eyed, I was starting to crack. So I needed that week off. It helped out a lot. A break is always good for the brain. Yes. 5 okay, Patrick? Was just curious. 5 what okay? You are world famous, Shappy. Let me look for that photos. Let me go in my photos. And the talking Mandela Effect, COVID, and everything else under the fake sun. That's the one that got me booted. Welcome, JW. So it was. It says this medical misinformation policy. We removed the following content from YouTube the video talking Mandela Effect, COVID. I think that was where I think I fucked up too, is I put COVID in there. And I don't think I should even mention that word anymore. I will have to go around the subject and start cutting out. That's pretty fucking sad. I was talking to a few people, and I think what I will do is, if I really need to write or say something, I will. Should I be saying what I'm gonna do, or just do it? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna just do it. Yep, putting it in the title is a no. Yeah, that's probably where they fucking, duh. But yeah, so here's what it says. How your content violated the policy. YouTube doesn't allow claims about the C19 vax that contradict expert consensus from local health authorities or the World Health Organization, WHO. So basically I contradicted the experts' consensus about the C19. That's some fucked up shit. Hey Tommy, welcome. I have nothing to say. I did my week. I enjoyed it. The only thing that I didn't enjoy was being away from you guys this long. Because I really missed you guys. And, boy, I'll tell you, it's been a long fucking week. I mean, shit, I'm like, so many things happened to me throughout the week that I wanted to pull the camera out and start taping, but I couldn't upload it. So I was like, fuck it. I can't upload it. I can't fucking do anything. I could have, I suppose I could have taped the shit and sat on it until around this time. But if I can't fucking do the shit in the moment, because I'm not going to film something that happened a week ago and be like, oh yeah, this happened a week ago, not much we can do about it now, whatever. But I'll tell you something else that happened to me. In a little bit here, if anybody would like to come on, you're more than welcome to come on. But I'll tell you what else happened to me. I had a doctor's appointment. I taped the whole fucking thing. This one I did fucking tape for you because I needed proof. I have never fucking put a mask on for anything or anybody this whole fucking thing. And yeah, whoever watched this is, oh yeah, be proud of being an asshole and shit. No, that's not what it's about. It's about getting you guys to take them fucking mask off. The more of us that don't wear it, the more of us that don't go along with it, they will fucking stop this shit. And we will finally go back to normal. But until then, you guys are going to keep obeying, and we're going to get worse. So Welcome, dearest Dawn. So I had this doctor's appointment. Actually, I had a lab draw on one day and a doctor's appointment the next day. So I go into the lab draw, and they're in two different hospitals and in two different towns. That's gonna come in. That's gonna come in later. Uh, both appointments, two different towns, two different hospitals. So I go in for the blood draw, and this guy meets me at the door. Well, this girl meets me. She's like, "Can I need to take your temperature?" So she took my temperature. I was fine. She wasn't gonna say anything about anything, but the guy behind me asked me for a mask, or to put a mask on if I had a mask, and I said no. I don't wear them, and he was like, "You need a mask to get in there." And I said, "I'm not going to put a mask on. I'm not going to do it." So he was like, "Well, then you're not going to go in." And he stood right in front of the door. I'm just like, what do you think? I'm going to charge my way into the damn hospital? I mean, he stood right in front of the door, like guarding it. And I said, "Oh, you're very argumentative," or something like that. And he's like, "No, I'm not. These are our policies." And I'm like, "Well, policies aren't law." I said, "I'm not going to suffocate myself, da 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 da." So finally, I said, "Listen, go in there and see if you can talk to somebody about working around this, because I'm not, I basically said, that I said, "Are you telling me that?" I said, "Are you refusing me medical attention because I won't wear a mask?" And he said, "No, that's not what I'm doing." I said, "Yes, that is what you're doing." I will let you listen to the tape, but I won't tell you the punchline. I'll let you guys pick. I will show you the tape, and I'll let you guys see the punchline to this story. My videos. Where the hell is my videos? Duh. Okay. Video. Where are we? All right, here we go. I am about to go into the clinic. I have to have blood drawn today. So I am not going to wear a mask. Never have worn a mask. Never will. Let's see how this goes. Here we go. Now it's kind of hard to hear this guy, but really listen to what this guy. Fucking mask Nazis. Come on, walk faster, Pat. Come on, we ain't got all day. Come on. I sound like I'm sick, don't I? I had a runny nose, but I wasn't sick. I'd have been afraid to come near me. Morning. Hello.
Hey, are you here for an appointment?
I have to get blood drawn.
Okay. I just gotta screen you quick.
Do you have a mask?
No, I don't wear masks.
You will have to wear a mask. For what?
No, I'm not wearing.
Then you
I'm
have
not
to
gonna wear it.
reschedule.
No.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because it's
Not a law.
Marshfield Clinic's policy. I cannot let you in unless.
Well, you're all ready to argue, aren't you?
No, I'm just following our policy.
It's not the law. You're gonna refuse me health care because I'm not gonna wear a mask? Yes, you are. You're refusing me health care right now.
I can't let you in unless you wear a mask. That is Marshfield Clinic's policy. I'm not arguing their policy, sir.
You are forcing me to wear a mask, stop myself from breathing. So you're refusing medical attention.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You can have medical.
I've gotten in other clinics, no problem. Yes, they said you have to wear a mask, but they got me right back there, no problem. They worked with me. You're just argumentative.
No, I'm just following our policy.
You're being argumentative. You're not trying to work around it. Can you please go and see if they will draw my blood real quick?
Stay right here.
Yeah.
Have you taken anything to reduce fever in the last 8 hours? Are you currently quarantined?
Da 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 da. I don't want anybody saying I got somebody's information on there. So we're gonna go past this a little bit, and even though I didn't get anybody's info on there, but I'm just gonna fast forward it a little bit. Oh my God, this is a hell of a wait. I know it was a couple minutes. But I fast forwarded a little bit too far. I want you guys.
Hold the tissue up to your face.
Did you?
Don't do that. Keep it up to your face. They will not draw you.
Yeah. Did you hear that? Did you hear him?
Right back there.
That's the punchline. Did you hear him? That's the punchline. Put a tissue up to your face, and then you can go in and they'll draw your blood. A Kleenex. They let me in with just putting a Kleenex over my nose. You can't fucking write this shit. You cannot write this shit. I'm going to rewind it and let you hear it again. A fucking Kleenex. I mean, if this was a deadly pandemic, would you allow somebody to come in with just a Kleenex? Hey. That just goes to show you guys this is a fucking about control. It's not about no fucking pandemic. Yes, I put the fucking tissue over my fucking face. Yes. I put it over my nose and I let it rest right here on my lip. So I really didn't. I held it up a little bit, but yeah, I put the tissue over. So I went in to draw my blood, okay? So once I got into the building, past the mask Nazi, nobody said anything to me. I mean, I didn't. I had the tissue hanging on my lip pretty much the whole time. Then when I got back into where they draw the blood, she was talking to me, so I took it off my lip. And I talked to her and stuff. She was very nice. She took my blood. I'd never put the tissue back on. I walked right out. But I don't see where people cannot get this through. Like, okay, wait a second. Everybody else has got to wear a mask, and we're in a deadly pandemic, but we're going to let this guy come in with just a tissue over his nose and his mouth. Okay. All right. This isn't fucking sane. So anyways, let me it's not fucking over. After all that, I get back home in about, I don't know, an hour or two go by, and I get a phone call, and it's from the hospital in the other town. The hospital in the other town calls me up and says, "Hey, Pat." Yeah, I'm Pat. You have an appointment tomorrow. Yes. Okay, well, we heard from the Marshfield Clinic in Rapids that you had a problem with the mask today. And I said, yes. And she said, well, you don't want to wear a mask? You're not going to put one on to come in? And I said, no. She said, well, if you come in here tomorrow, you have to be wearing a mask or you will not get in. No tissue, no whatever. There's nothing. You wear the mask or you don't get in, period. And I said, oh, wow. That one hospital called the other hospital to tell them I had a problem, or they had a problem with me. So I'm like, well, I'm not wearing a fucking mask. And she said, well, then we're going to have to set you up with telehealth. And I'm like, wow, what the fuck ever. So, all right, whatever. This is supposed to be a physical. You know, I don't know how the fuck you're going to do a physical through telehealth, but all right. So that's what I did. My next appointment was over the fucking computer. And I'm sure that's the way they're all, that sooner or later, that's the way it's going to be all the time. You won't have no doctor coming out to see you. But I still haven't bowed to the fucking mask. And that's the thing, is we need people to say no. People to fucking say no. And I had my daughter tonight. She's 16 years old, almost 17. And she wants to go to Petco because she wanted to buy some stuff for her rats. And I said, yeah, I can take you after she gets off of work. I'm going to pick her up. And we're going to go. I'm going to take her to the next town over. We're going to go to Petco. And she says, well, why don't you call ahead and see if you can get in without a mask? And I said, Caprina, you know damn well I'm going to get in the store. I said, don't worry, I'll be fine. And I said, I promise I won't make a scene. And she's like, okay. So we get in the car, I pick her up, and she's like, are you sure you're going to be able to get in without a mask? I said, Caprina, you don't have to wear the mask. I'm telling you, you do not have to wear that if you don't want to. They tell you that you have to wear the mask, but you don't have to do what other people tell you to do. You have your own mind. If I told you to put a pillow over your face, and hold it there for 5 minutes, would you? Of course not. So that's the point I'm trying to make, is that you don't have to do it unless you want to, you know. So and I struggle with my daughter wearing the mask, but I don't shame her um or get on her, you know. I mean, I don't want her to do it. She knows I don't want her to, but I'm not going to tell her what she has to do. She has her own life. She's almost 17. In a year, she'll be 18. So I'm not going to tell her, you know, force my, you know, your parent. You know, of course, I don't fucking like it, but I let her grow into that decision herself. So anyways, I got into Petco, no problem. We went, and then she took me shopping everywhere. I mean, we are going everywhere. It was always supposed to be the Petco, but we went in quite a few stores, probably about five stores at least, and I got in every one. Not one person said a word to me, and I wanted her to. I was hoping that she would take notice that nobody was jumping my gun about not wearing a mask, because, you know, even the second store we walked into, she turned around and said, what if you can't get in, you know? We stopped at a GameStop, and you know, the GameStops are kind of small. I mean, where we are, it's a small store. If there's two customers in there, it's busy. That's how small of a store this is. So my daughter looks at me and she said, I don't know if you're going to get in here, Dad. This is a really small store, so they're going to notice you as soon as you walk in. And I said, Caprina, I will be fine. They're not going to say a word to me. And we walk in there, and there was two guys behind the counter, and they said, hello, can we help you with anything? That's it. Nobody said nothing. So I hope she recognized that you don't have to do that. You don't have to wear it unless you really want to wear it. Don't let anybody tell you what you can do and what you can't do. And I love her to death. I love her to death. It's my daughter. It's my blood. But you can't bitch about it. You know, you're just gonna push them away, and that's the last thing I want to do. I wear the mask to get into stores. Prelim, stop it, Prelim. I wear the mask to get into stores. Why do you do it, Prelim? If you don't wear it anywhere else and you're not afraid of the V, why are you wearing the mask? I don't get this. Over it though, and I do me not worry about it. So let's see. You guys saw my rant about what they are trying to get me to do with my business. Yeah, JW, I think I seen something. I don't remember what it was, but I do remember seeing something about that. If anybody wants to come on, I'll send you a link right now. If anybody wants to come on, you're more than welcome to come on. JW, come on and talk about what you're talking about in your rant. You're more than welcome to come do that. I join anybody who dare come and join me tonight. I was watching I was watching a Facebook funny video. It's this guy who does these um, funny skits. He goes out on the street and he gives people money and wait for their reaction and stuff like that. Let's welcome JW. Hey JW, how you doing, bud?
Hey, good. Hold on. I'm trying to work all this out.
Okay. We got. I can hear myself.
Right. Am I echoing and all that still?
Oh, you're fine now. You're
All
fine
right.
now.
Yeah, I'll just make it quick. Like here, they tried to push some law in the county that I live in, and they popped it on the agenda like that day because they have an agenda already set up for what the city council is going to vote on and this and that. Well, the day of, they popped this on and they wanted to mandate that all businesses are required to enforce that people wear a mask in all businesses, and if the business does not enforce it and they catch anybody coming into your business, they're gonna fine you, which the fines are like gradual fines, like $100 and $200 and $300. And then they also wanted to issue misdemeanors to business owners that don't.
Oh wow.
And then they were going to take business licenses away.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And
Wow.
there was a woman that come around and she kind of started a protest because you're not allowed into the meetings. They only allow 10 people in. So they set up like a loudspeaker outside so everybody can hear it. And then they played the speaker inside during the meeting. So she had a bunch of the businesses all go down and because they were going to vote this in and not allow any businesses to like take part in this, and it's like bullshit, like
Yeah,
I ain't gonna sit there and be a babysitter and tell people what to do. I haven't put a sign in my window or nothing. I'm like, I tell people to be courteous to other people's space when I post my menu every day. And that's as far as it goes. Like, I mean, beyond that, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. There ain't nothing I can say or do. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't wear a mask anywhere. Like my ex-wife, she feels like people like seeing her back there during lunch with a mask on while she's dishing their soup up. So she does whatever. Like, I tell her, don't fucking wear that if you don't want. She's like, yeah, just do it just so people don't, like, freak out because I'm serving their food or whatever. I'm like, whatever. Like, I ain't telling you. I ain't telling anybody what to do, but.
Yeah, I prefer to go to restaurants, and I look for this too. I prefer to go to restaurants that my cooks are not wearing the mask. Because I don't want I can just see that shit getting all built up in there, and you're constantly touching it, and then touching your food. I there's a Culver's. Whenever I would eat out, I don't know if you ever heard of a Culver's, but I go to a Culver's or where my daughter works. Her fast food place, they don't. Their owner said you can wear them if you want to, but you don't have to. So none of them want to wear their masks, so they don't have to. So that's gonna suck, So did they pass it or no?
No, and you know what was funny? There was one of the city council members that tried to play everybody's emotions on it too. She's like, because the governor or the mayor was finally like, like somebody was like, I don't think we're ready to vote on this. I don't think we should vote on this. And the woman's like, if I get one more death threat because we don't pass this law, that's it. I'm done. We need to vote on it now and vote yes, or I'm done. And she tried to pull that bullshit. And the governor, or I mean the mayor, and everybody was just like, "Yeah, we're not ready to vote on this." Like, and they stopped it, and they had another meeting just last week, and it didn't get put on the agenda either. So, but
I
yeah,
heard
she
that.
tried to pull the last straw. Like, I'm getting death threats from people because we're not mandating that businesses fucking force people to do it, basically.
I
But
heard
yeah,
that basically that law is coming for. I heard that law is basically coming for the vaccine. Exactly, almost the way you just said what they're going to pass. I heard about them talking about that today about the vax. Damn it! I said the freaking about the vax that they
yeah,
were going
that's
to have business instead of the government pushing it, they're going to have the businesses have to push their employees to get all vaxxed.
yeah, that cooties dam cure is something I'm a little concerned with being a business owner, because if they push all that bullshit, like, I mean, basically, I bought fucking Cliff Bars to get me through like 2 years of not having to go to the store. I'll eat a Cliff Bar every day and sit my ass in
You
my
know,
house and not do a fucking thing, and I'll shut my business down. I paid my rent for the next like 6 months, paid my power bill for the next 6 months.
yeah,
And just because I don't know what's coming, and it seems like that's what's coming, though, I mean, you can never be sure, but it
yeah,
seems it's coming, and I'm not going to be that person. I'll stay open as long as like I'm allowed, but when they start coming to my business and fucking, trying to arrest me or whatever because I don't have the cooties cure and I'm serving food to the general public without having my cooties card or whatever, like,
right.
I'm not gonna deal with any of that shit. Like, they can suck my fucking toes,
Yeah, I totally agree. You know, there's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to have to, give up. A lot of our liberties are going to go bye because we're not going to get the vax.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting no damn cooties cure. Like, I've been through this far, and I'm sure I've gotten that stupid cooties cold, like, whatever. Like, I don't even give a shit. I work at a soup shop, that's what I do. People come there when they get sick,
Yeah,
like they want soup. When they get sick, they come and get soup.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And so whatever, like, whatever comes, like, and I'm more spiritual than a lot of things, but like, I just put all my faith in God. I mean, I ain't gonna put no faith in some piece of cloth or some fucking chemical in my vein or none of that bullshit. Like, I've never taken a flu cure, none of that garbage.
yeah,
Like, I've
right.
never done any of that, and I am just fine. I mean, I'm probably not the healthiest guy, damn overweight, and I'm old, I'm going bald and shit, but whatever. Like, I've got problems, but screw all that. Put my faith in God. Um,
Yeah, I agree.
and I'm still alive, like,
yeah. No, I totally agree. Have faith in Jesus Christ and God. Uh,
But anyway, that's all I wanted to get on and say was about my business. I don't really have much.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on and
Thank you.
Hear what happened. So I appreciate you coming on. I'm kind of lost. I'm thinking about something else and
let her go. I'm gonna hop off and let you continue your.
All right, I love you, man.
Love you too.
Stay strong. All right, that was JW. Oh, if you guys aren't subbed to JW, go sub to him. I was trying to think what the hell. Oh, hey, Elgo, welcome, bud.
Hey, my friend, how are you?
Good, good. I've been hanging in there. During my time off, I had some time to listen to your radio show. You've been doing really good. I've been off in the backstage, just kind of staying out of people's way and listening.
Oh,
But
brother, you never, never, never stay out of my way. Never, ever. Jump in there, share what you got to share. I got to tell you, the reason I wanted to come on to talk to you is because you are exemplifying what it is to actually be a living man on his own, your life as you see fit, and that is inspirational.
yeah, I mean, I hope my daughter sees, that, not to let people run her over. This is the biggest reason I'm doing this. My kids, my grandkids, and my friends and family, and you guys. I mean, all of us. I mean, we all. I can't sit by and watch this shit just happen. And I know none of us are, but I don't know. I don't think I'm doing anything really special. I mean, um, you're doing it. A lot of people on here that are doing it. JW is doing it, So, but
Right.
thank you.
Well, yeah, and I know it's humbling and whatever, but I can tell you, your daughter. I was listening to your story about you and your daughter going shopping, and I can tell you, as I can remember being that age, and she was impressed upon in a big way, and she wanted to test you and see if you could do it again and see if you could replicate it. And okay, so can you go into this store without a mask? And can you go into this store without a mask? And because that's how we are at that age. And the impression it left, my friend, that was a big lesson for her. And that was like good dadding, as they say.
I hope so. She may be listening, and I doubt she's listening, but who knows? But
If she is, she's going to deny it. She'll just say,
oh, yeah. But I do hope that she took her, recognition to it, because I want, this is why I'm doing it.
right. And you're in kind of a small town in the upper north mid. I mean, there's not like 30,000 people, a pretty small town.
Yeah, we got maybe a little bit more than that, but yeah, it's not it's not one of them little towns that you blink and you pass by. It's a little bit bigger than that, but yeah, it's small.
Right. So people have passed around the word and said, "Oh, he went to this hospital and he didn't want a mask, and so he's going to come to you and he's going to be an asshole." And I will tell you, in where I live, I am literally the only person in the supermarket, the only person in Target, the only person in any of the stores who has my face open. And it's kind of weird, but it's super liberating. And when I walk by the ones with them and I smile, I can see their eyes crinkle and they smile back. They can't help it because we're designed that way. And if anything, I hope that I don't do it for them, but I hope that a person maybe encounters me and says, "You know what? I don't have to either." So
yeah, tonight, usually I do see one or two other people without a mask, but tonight really had me worried, because just like you, I'll go, and we even went to a bigger town to go shopping. We didn't shop in our town, and there wasn't one person other than me in the stores. I was the only one. So and that's probably the only time that has ever happened. Unless I was in like somewhere of a place that had 2 or 3 people, but I mean, with a pretty big crowd, that's probably the first time for me. And all the stores, everybody had a fucking mask on. So yeah. I get exactly what you're saying right there.
And it's so weird. I mean, it's weird on a level that when I'm in there doing whatever I'm doing, the clerks never. anything. Nobody's mean to me. I had one guy at a Circle K, which is a little convenience store. I walked in. He said, "You got to have a mask on." And I went and I got a 12-pack of beer, and I walked up to the counter and I said, "I am medically exempt." And he said, "No, you're not." And I made up I don't know why, but I made up a lie out of the top of my head. I said, "Yeah, I'm a retired firefighter who has lung damage." And it made him feel small, and I feel bad for doing that. But I was kind of off-put that he was even fucking with me.
Well, I mean, these people who get this little authority, they're the ones who deserve to be put back in their place. I'll tell you, because I'm sure they've induced that authority over somebody weaker than them. So, kudos to you.
Well, and that's a good point. They have bullied other people, and I won't let them bully me. And I think the thing that why it's so important that you stick to your no mask and you teach your daughter is this week coming up in the United Kingdom, they are rolling out the vaccine. And
I know.
People are gonna have to deal with that. And I have a couple of friends in the UK I've met on the internet, and they're they're shitting bricks. I mean, they're not sure what's gonna happen.
Right. Yeah, and it's coming our way too. And I'm really. I mean, the shit's getting real. I mean, it is getting real, and I've been telling people, and I thought I had myself right in the head, knowing I know what I'm going to have to do, and it's going to be hard. But I got a wake-up call this last week with everything that's going on, and I'm seeing more and more people wearing the mask, and I'm seeing they're rolling out the vaccine, and they're going to be bringing it this way. It's coming soon. So we're all going to have very tough decisions to make, and the people who do not get, I'm going to tell you right now, everybody who does not go along with the program, we know we are going to lose everything we have.
Yep, we're going to suffer.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a hard time getting food. We're gonna have a hard time getting shelter. We're gonna have a challenging time with all of that. Just from watching you for a couple of years, you're gonna be the guy who says, "F you, I ain't doing it."
The fucking A right, I am.
Yes,
I am not doing it. I'm not doing it. No.
Very inspirational, and I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass. I'm just saying that there's something in the Bible that talks about the remnant, and they're God's chosen little band of retards who will say no. They'll say absolutely, I'm not. No. And
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I'm done.
Well, I was just gonna say the weird thing about it is I'm a person that always says yes to everybody. I hardly say no. That's the weird thing about it. I will do anything for anybody. And when people ask me to do things, I don't say no. And now I'm fucking saying no. And a big fucking no.
Right. And so tell me this one, and this is a heartfelt kind of a question. Doesn't it resonate inside of yourself that you have to say no?
What?
Doesn't it resonate with you inside of your heart that you have to say no? You can't go along with this.
Right, exactly. I can't. There is no, I can't even put that word in my head. The word you just said.
Right. Because you're not wired that way.
What word was that?
Yeah, no,
exactly.
you want to make everybody happy. You help them out. You help your buddy move when you don't want to and your legs hurt or whatever. But now here you are in this time and space saying no, and I'm not doing it. And it comes from your heart.
And I can't even envision the other word to go against no. I can't compute it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely a no. Yeah,
And
definitely.
that's kind of how I know that Creator has you on the right team. And for the right before you had your timeout, you were streaming all the time and you were getting after it, and it's awesome to watch. It's fun to participate, but you have, from my view, you have a voice that reaches people in a way that is important for everybody. And so now that you're back, keep doing it. You're gonna get your second strike in
Wait,
probably
we
10
just went.
days.
No. You just cut out, or I cut out. One of us cut out. I missed what you said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Last I heard was you have a voice that.
Okay, so you have a voice that resonates with people, and they kind of got you on something, and you'll probably get a second strike in about a week or 10 days because that's
I
how
hope
they
not,
roll.
but yeah.
But what you do, my friend, super important. I tried to get more people to come over and take a look and listen to you, and we all try to do that for each other. But
Mhm.
what you're doing, I know, comes from a genuine place.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Algo. And you've been doing. You say I got the voice. You have the fucking voice too. You have that radio voice, and it's a. I like you. I wish I had your voice. I would probably do more shows with just your voice. But
Thank you. I have a very small channel. I have people that like to come over, and I like to try to help them connect with one another.
mhm.
And a lot of us came from Jay Chris's channel, and he's been gone for whatever reason, but I have to pay him.
Really, I
I know
haven't seen
it's
him
sad.
now.
I know it's very sad, but I have to pay him all the credit in the world for bringing Chappelle and Brenda Mitchell and Dearest Dawn and Patrick Roberts, our new timeline, even though that Mandela changed. I bringing all of us together, and we kind of have stuck together. So he did a good thing by doing that, and it is kind of sad that he's not around. But you and I, my friend, if there's a torch to be carried, let's carry it.
Yeah, definitely. And I see that you had a medium on your show yesterday.
Yesterday, Malia was on there. Yeah,
Yeah, I thought that was really fascinating.
she's pretty interesting. You watched that?
Yeah, I was watching. What the heck was I doing? I was busy doing something, but I was listening to the broadcast.
Yeah, she's actually a really good person, and she is sincere in the way that she can affect people and help them on their path.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big psychic medium / I don't really get into that much, but she is sincere in what she's trying to do. So
yeah, no, I think it's cool. I think in a way I have that ability to I mean I can't tell the future or anything like that, but I think I can draw into people and I can tell what people are like. Maybe we can all do that, I'm not sure. But just tell I can read people's vibes really well. That I guess that's the way I would put it. I can read their aura really well. Like I can tell what they're about. When you meet somebody, you already know what this person's intention is and what him or her is all about. You can do that, right? That's kind of normal, right?
yeah, I think if you're paying attention, it's pretty normal, and it's kind of what God gave us here to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we can all do a lot of this this stuff that's supernatural, what we would call supernatural. I think we can all do a lot of this stuff if we, like you said, put our minds to it, train ourselves to hone in on that. I think we are all given that ability, and it's just been brought down by all the shit we've been indoctrinated to.
Absolutely, and that keeping that channel clear, that mind channel clear, is super important. But I gotta relay it one more time. And if you have somebody behind me, kick me out. But when you and your daughter, who, I mean, she's the fruit of your loins, she's the apple of your eye, and when she is willing to go to the store and say, "Dad, you're gonna have to wear a mask," and you're like, "No, we'll be fine. It's good. Relax. I got this, and I'm not gonna make a scene. I'm not gonna embarrass you," because she's at that age where embarrassment is a big deal. And she walks in there with you, and she sees that you actually do have this under control. You really are fine. You are mandating that people cannot tell you what to do in this lifetime, buddy. That's an enormous, powerful thing. Like, enormous. That's not the person who is putting their mask on their 7-year-old and saying, "Honey, we have to go to the store." No. This is huge, and I think that's why I wanted to call in, because what you did with her is what I would do if I could with my daughter. And the long story, we're not getting into that, but holy cow, buddy, you nailed it, like, big time.
Yeah, I felt a little, like when we were in the store in Petco, the first store we went to, we were in there for about 15 minutes, and we were walking down this one aisle, and I fucking went, ugh, and I turned away, and I had to walk away. And now I felt a little embarrassed about this because I didn't know my daughter's seen all that. And she's like, "What's wrong, Dad? What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Nothing." And she's like, "Dad, no, what's wrong?" And I said, I can't handle seeing 2 and 3-year-olds with a fucking mask on. And I just was like, I wanted to say something, and I had to bite my fucking tongue because my daughter's there. I would have said something if my daughter wasn't there.
Yeah, because you're going to go off on the parents.
Yeah, and I had to walk away, and my daughter was like coming after me. What's wrong? She thought I was something going on with me, and but no, I was a little embarrassed about that because I said I wasn't going to make a scene, and I did a little bit, but other than that, we had a lot of fun.
And not as much of a scene as if you'd have confronted the parents for putting face diapers on their 2 and 3-year-olds.
Yeah.
Right? So you're on target. You're good.
Yeah.
I know you're dialed in. Patrick Roberts, our new timeline, has it knocked.
Yeah, I just wish we could change. Wish we could change this around before it gets too bad. I mean, It's already bad, but believe me, it could get a lot worse, and that's what we're trying to stop. Just buy a stupid mask. Just buy a stupid mask. That's all we need to do is stop wearing it. Stop wearing it, and it will stop here. Believe me, if we all stopped wearing a mask, it would stop.
I agree, but you know how much worse it's going to get, don't you?
Yeah, I know. I know.
It is. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be gruesome. Our brethren in the UK are going to be discovering it this week coming up, and I think it's really smart to keep an eye on them, because they're going to experience the vaccination agenda that the U.S. is going to experience in January. And if we can learn anything from it, pay attention to what's going on over there.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, we definitely got to keep an eye out because it's coming this way. It is definitely coming this way. And you people who are excited for this vax to come, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, if you haven't done your research, and if you don't do research on it, that you're just plain stupid right there. To take a vax that comes out in less than a year, really? I don't know.
Right? No, you do know, and you're dialed in, and come to your channel. I hope they bring more people to your channel.
I didn't say anything about what's in it. I didn't say anything about whether you're to take it or not. Did I?
No, you didn't. And you're still fine when you talk. The big thing that I would tell you, be careful on your titles and be careful on your tags. So when you go down and your video's uploading and you go down to the part where you put in your tags, be really careful if you put COVID or if you put vaccine or if you put any of that shit in there, because that's where they get you.
I never put any tags in there.
You don't?
No, I've never put a tag in any of my videos. I don't know how to do that.
Well, next time when you're uploading a video and it's doing this thing and you scroll down and you have to scroll down a little bit, it will say more options, and you click it and it goes down and it says, no, this video is not made for kids. And then it gives you a place to put tags. And
okay. What about live streams? Does it do that for that too?
No, only after the fact. So
okay.
I had a live stream kicked because I played Blue on Black, that song.
Yeah.
By Kenny Wayne Shepherd. I played that song when Felicia and I were on, and I got kicked halfway through. And it just shut it down, and it copyright and blah, blah, blah. But I'm so glad you popped your YouTube cherry and you had a week off.
Yeah, I was really pissed that I got the strike, but I'm not happy I got the strike, but I really needed that week off. I really found out I needed it because I was in a very angry spot. I was like about ready to blow. I'm sure if you go back and look at the last 3 live streams I did, you could probably see the difference in my attitude, everything. No matter what anybody said to me, I felt like I was being jumped. So I was on the defense. I was on the defense awful lot.
Blood pressure was up, and for people who don't make videos, for him to get they call it the first community guideline strike, but it's actually the second because he's already had a warning. So you get your warning, and they say, well, it's just a warning. And then you get your first community guideline strike, and you get 7 days off. And when you get your second, which I had a couple weeks ago, you get 14 days off. And you pray that they don't go back and find something in your video that kills your channel.
Yeah. I'd hate to lose all the fucking videos I have. That would kill me because I haven't got the money to fucking this computer. I couldn't even do it with anyways to download or back up my shit. And speaking of which, if anybody can help, I would appreciate if you can help my channel to donate to me, please.
Absolutely.
I would love to fucking get better equipment and shit so I can do more, and I don't want to lose my fucking videos. That's a lot of work.
So, Patrick, did you make a library account? LBRY.
A library account?
lbry.tv. Get a pen and paper.
Oh,
lbry.tv. And when you open a lbry.tv account, you can link your YouTube channel, and it will bring over every single video.
Really? Where does it store it?
On library's server, lbry.tv. So
yeah, I know that, but I mean, like, what is? I've never heard of this. Like,
yeah,
do you pay for it or what?
It's a video platform, kind of like BitChute, but BitChute, I have a BitChute account and a library account, and BitChute, for some reason, I can't get it to automatically link, but when I opened up my lbry.tv account, it took every single video I ever made on YouTube from 2016, and it put them over there.
Really? How long did it take?
No, like 7 hours.
Oh, did you already say that?
No, it took like 7 hours.
Okay.
But it did.
That's not so bad. How many videos did you have?
163, I think.
Oh wow, that's a lot of videos. That's a lot of work.
Right. So I wasn't going to lose it.
Yeah. No shit.
Go into lbry.tv, make an account, ask you for your YouTube
Bolt gun. Get a pen and paper and write this down. We live in a digital age.
I know, Bolt Gun. No, Bolt Gun, you're right, but I'm an old guy, so what can I tell you? I'm a Gen Xer.
Me too. I go and grab the pen and paper because I ain't got no digital shit. Where am I supposed to put it on my digital what?
You didn't open a notepad and type it in there. You wrote it down.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll tell you, my friend,
I got my fucking pen and paper right here.
I'm going to let you go, Patrick, because you got a lot. I really, really wanted to come in here and tell you that I am so glad that I heard the story about you taking your daughter to the store and kind of teaching her that she is her own woman and she doesn't have to listen to authority that is not God. I mean, Creator God made us, whatever, and that's our authority. That's the one that takes us out of here. That's the one that gives us our breath. But in the meantime, none of these son of a bitches are really our authority. And you gave her a good lesson in that, and it inspired me to talk to you. So,
I appreciate you coming on here, man. And I wasn't even going to talk about that. I had a lot of shit I was going to talk about, and I didn't even think about talking about our trip because it really didn't have a story in it until you made me realize that it was a story to you guys, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun doing it, and I really do hope that she did pick up, what you're saying, that she learned that she is her own woman and she doesn't have to bow to anybody. So yeah.
Absolutely. And you, I mean, Dad of the Year kind of stuff is what that is.
Oh, thank you.
It truly is. Yeah, no, it's not to make Patrick feel better. It's because this is how our parents, the ones that taught us how to work, the ones that taught us all that good morality stuff and all that stuff, that's what we're missing. And you exemplified it. So I really wanted to come on and say that.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I'll go on. You don't have to run. I appreciate you. I like having you on.
I can stay as long as you'll have me, and we can talk about anything you want. I just didn't want to hijack your stream.
Oh, no. You're more than welcome to stay. Matter of fact, I was going to tell everybody, and you're more than welcome to join in on this one. I went to Walgreens. I'm sure everybody's heard of Walgreens. I went into Walgreens, and I pick up my script, and I'm just kind of walking around looking at the stuff. I'm just walking real slow. And for once, I didn't start it this time. This guy, out of nowhere, he yells, "Hey, you!" And I'm like, "Me? Like, what? Me?" He's like, "Yeah, where's your mask?" He's pointing to his mask, you know. And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I don't, just obey any orders. I apologize." But, and he goes, "Yeah, I thought you looked like a fucking idiot."
Was he a customer or an employee?
He's a customer. He's just a customer. He's chewing my ass out, and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding? You're calling me a fucking idiot?" I said, "You're the fucking moron." I said, "You're the fucking moron wearing a diaper on your fucking face." And I just walked away. He was mumbling, da da da. And I just kept walking. If he would have caught me a week ago before my week off,
You probably would have punched him.
Nah, I would have been in jail.
You might have hit him in the mouth.
Oh my god. I couldn't believe a fucking customer actually you see it and you hear about it on TV and stuff, but I mean, not TV. I don't watch TV, but on the computer, YouTube and all that, you see videos of customers that's not wearing a face mask being attacked. I've seen videos of that. So I never thought it would happen to me. And I don't know how the fuck she got the phone out of her and got video so quick to get all that anyways, because I couldn't get my phone out fast enough to get all what he was saying. I missed the whole thing.
Right. And we kind of think some of them are staged, and we kind of think some are part of the psyop. But when you experience that as a man in the world, it's a little startling, huh?
Yeah, it was eye-opening, for sure. I knew right there. I'm like, man, this ain't no joke. People are not. I mean, you wait when people are going to get more and more riled up. Have you watched the news lately? I just watched it. Every once in a while, I will fucking watch if I can sit through a whole hour of it or half hour, whatever it is. I think it's a half hour long. So, I can't sit through a half hour of it, but I will watch most of it, and they have me scared out of my wits by the time I'm done watching it.
Right?
I'm
and you even know better.
Oh my god, fucking
yeah, and
where's it coming from?
Dude, it's so interesting. I had a conversation with my sister because most of our family is bailing on Christmas Eve. And all of our family always came together on Christmas Eve. Cousins, uncles, and we all got together, and we all live within 20 miles. So we just show up and share gifts and have food, and they're all bailing on it. And she was having a hard time understanding why. And I told my sister, I said, if you watch the television news, it's really scary. And they scare the living life out of people. Mm-hmm. And so, no, I totally agree. But since I have you on the spot, I'm going to interview you with a couple of questions.
Sure.
What channels do you go to when you're looking for something that you think is truth?
Well, for one thing, if I hear something from a channel that I do listen to, I never just take their word for anything. I pretty much have to double and triple check 3 high class channels that I think that I have to get 3 at least 2 or 3 to back it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, super smart. But I think as we go through this, people want to know, where can I go to get reliable data? And you're one of them. You're very honest about everything you ever do. Who else do you watch?
Yeah, I watch you.
That doesn't count.
No, it does count. You give all valuable information, don't you? I think you do.
I try to.
So, and I'm sure everybody else in here would agree. So you are one of them.
Okay, I try to.
So I mean, if you're gonna tell me something, I'm gonna take it to heart and truly take it to heart. I'm gonna take it as truth because I trust you. So, so I watch you. I watch high impact
Flicks.
Yeah, high impact flicks. And although that he's been outed on selling masks, that kind of upsets me. But you know, what are you gonna do? I guess. I mean, you've heard of the guy, right? You watch him.
Dude, I know. Him? Doesn't it suck when you follow a channel and you think you're entirely on board, and then they do something that you're like, oh man, now you're selling masks?
Yeah. And what gave him up was yesterday he had a guy on that he was interviewing, and they were kind of going back and forth on something, and he outed Brian and said, well, Brian, you're talking all this shit, but you're behind the scenes you're selling masks, so how much sense does that make? And I'm like, what?
Boom.
What? Come on, you're making all this money off. I mean, he gets $100 donations at a time, you know, and he's getting, and he sells dry food and he does all this. He's probably making a ton of money, and he's got to turn around and sell masks. The thing that we're against, that just doesn't fly with me. I mean, that's fucked up.
Right.
But so
who else? Who else do you follow?
Let me see. I mean, there's like I follow Ice Age
Farmer.
Yeah, Ice Age Farmer.
Yeah, good channel.
I follow him. I follow let me look. I am looking for the people I follow that I get good news from. I will trust RV Truth.
Right. Russian vids.
Yeah.
Do you follow Mike Adams at Natural News?
No, I don't. I won't follow him.
Quantum of Conscience.
Yeah, Quantum of Conscience. Yep.
Great videos. Him. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Max Egan, by chance?
Yeah, I like Max.
Max is good.
Since is he back up on YouTube now?
No, he got killed. He's on BitChute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't follow him over to BitChute, so I don't know what he's been saying lately.
Good stuff.
But some of these stations that will, I like. He doesn't really give out a lot of information, but he does a lot of night stuff, watching the sky, and that's Call for Zero. I watch it.
Call for Zero,
yeah. You ever hear of Marfugal?
Marfugal? Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
Good you channel. Listen to him?
Good channel, Marfugal, yeah.
Yeah, so I listened to him. Let's see, who else do I have in here? I do listen to Dabu77. You ever hear him?
Boo7. No, I watched Dabu7 for many years.
Okay, yeah, I've listened to him for probably about 3 years now.
And I kind of let him go only because the dramaticism got tiring for me.
Yeah, he does. And that's the thing is that's why I'm like, I do listen to that, but I can take or leave. I don't take everything he says to heart. Not every one of these guys. I mean, I'm fully gonna take to. You have to really make up your own mind, but you have to. You have me personally. I don't know about you, but I do like to. Double check like at least twice to have two major big channels talking about that like if something came out and they released something, if it was true or not. I need at least two channels, and I follow a couple people on Twitter too.
Nice. Good.
Are you on Twitter?
I am not on Twitter anymore. No.
Okay.
I was, and it was so toxic that.
Geez. I missed a couple good ones. Sorry.
Tell me.
Call for Uprising.
Call for an Uprising. Yeah, know that one.
And more hard news.
That I don't know. I've never seen that.
It's More Hard News TV. More Hard News TV. She's excellent. She gives a lot of great info. And what is his channel? A veteran something. Call for an Uprising. I said that already.
More Hard News TV.
Oh, Hacking the Headlines.
And Hacking the Headlines, new one to me too.
I listen to her.
I'm writing them down as you speak.
Let's see. No, I do listen to Donnie of Daytona, but I don't. I mean, I think he's truthful, but I think he's a little out there a little bit.
I'll tell you, my guilty pleasure.
Well, I think we're all out there a little bit.
Of course we are. Yeah, my guilty pleasure is Richie from Boston.
Oh yeah, I do listen to Richie. I haven't seen him in a long time. Yeah, I listen to Richie from Boston
because he's bounced out of YouTube. He's only on Discord.
He's gone now. He's gone now, huh?
Yeah, he's on BitChute.
Okay.
And I'm actually gonna make a video about the trending videos on YouTube versus the trending videos on BitChute, and it's gonna show the intelligence disparity.
Yeah, I mean, I don't take everything that Richie says to heart either, because I've seen him over blow things, and so yeah. I kind of watch what I get from Richie, but I do like him and I like him. What was I gonna say? Oh, Airborne Saint. I love Airborne Saint. I'll believe whatever he's talking about.
Airborne Saint is dialed in.
Yeah.
And I will tell you what, your chat, the people in your chat, you probably should shout them out because they are all very, very connected.
Yeah. Yeah. Chappelle, she's I think everybody should start. I've been saying this for a long time, guys. You all should be doing your own shows, really. Chappelle she got brave and she started her own show. Right, Chappelle? You're doing the Shappy show. That's a awesome little show there. But I do need to shout out Chloe. I have not welcomed her in, and Brenda Mitchell. Who else? Mandela Mayo. I see Boat Gun came back. Mandela Mayo says, thanks, only something that resembles a mask will do with my mom. Chappelle says, I have no control with my show. What do you mean you have no control with your show?
She's a retard. Just pass it. Chappelle, come on, honey. You got all the control. All the control.
Brenda Mitchell, Shappy, when are you going to have a show this week? Yeah, Shappy, I had a whole week off and you didn't even have a show during that whole week. You need to get on there more, huh? But the shows that she's been doing good. Have you seen them, Algo?
Yeah, very good. I watch all of Chappelle's stuff. I don't always be able to participate in the moment, but I watch them back. I like her. I like what she has to say. I like that she is very kind to everybody who participates with her in the way that you are.
Yeah, the only show that I missed of hers was the Halloween special. Her Halloween party. I missed
Right.
that show. Do you know Days of Noah?
I have seen
No,
Days of
you
Noah.
probably don't. Oh, have you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. How about Crunchy Bee?
Crunchy Bee, I pretty sure I sub to it, but I've got like 170 channels I sub. I have a hard time getting through all of them. So if I have missed something from Crunchy Bee, I apologize.
I'll tell you another great show I watch, and this is out of the country. And I feel that we need to watch the Canada. I feel we need to keep our eye on Canada too. And there's a lot of truth movements that are talking that I listen to one truth movement, Canadian truth movement. I listen to them, and Brenda might know who these people are. It's they're called Liberty Talk Canada.
Oh,
Liberty Talk Canada. And these guys are awesome. It's a girl and her husband that run that one, and they are awesome people, and they are definitely truthers, and they're for the constitutions of both Canada and the United States.
I'm writing that down. Liberty Talk Canada.
Yeah, go sub them guys. Don't tell them Pat sent you because they don't know me. You know how they go. Go tell them Pat sent you. You get 10% off. You get 10% off on your Liberty.
Well, I tell you, it's good. It's smart to watch Canada and the UK because what happens to the crown principalities is going to happen to the US, but it happens to them faster.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the UK is going to have vaccines rolled out this week coming up, and they're going to have to make choices and deal. And we're hopefully.
Yeah.
And the other bonus for us, we have such a vast geography. They can't get to all of us at once. We're going to be fine.
Right.
And Patrick, my friend.
Right. How about Chick? I listen to Chick.
I like Chick. She's trying. She's doing good work.
Yeah.
Chick's doing good work.
You want to follow somebody funny? Follow Captain Kirk. He's hilarious. His videos are hilarious. I don't know if he's trying to be hilarious or not, but they're really good. It's that kind of hilarious.
I'll tell you what, my friend, I'm going to bounce out of here. You keep the stream going. I'm so glad you're back. I'm glad you're out of YouTube timeout.
Thank you. It's good to be back. Oh, Tommy, tell the truth. We can't forget him.
Tommy, tell the truth.
We can't forget him. He's I would believe anything Tommy told me.
There you go.
Thank you, Algo. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Good to see you. Keep it up and keep doing the good work, my friend.
Thanks, Algo. And Tommy, if you want to come on, anybody you want to come on, you're more than welcome to come on. There is the link for you. There's the link. If anybody wants to come on the show. We are live. I hate to cut it at an hour and a half. But okay, so I showed you guys the video Oh, hey. Welcome, Bolt Gun. Everybody, welcome, Bolt Gun. Hey,
Hey, you
Bolt
hear me
Gun.
all right?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
Internet around here's pretty bad.
Well, you seem to be coming in pretty good. So, how are things in your neck of the woods?
Oh, it ain't too bad around here. Most of the sheriffs have got together and said that they're still upholding the Constitution in a lot of the counties around here. They don't really enforce the mask law, but man, the compliance is bad. Me and my wife still don't wear them. We was in one of the we got a great big Walmart down here on the Ohio River, one of them super centers, and I bet there's 500 people in there. Matter of fact, we was in there on Black Friday, I think it was, and we was the only two people I saw that wasn't wearing them. And yeah, I went to the. What kills me, man, we still raise our own livestock stuff, and we'd go to the feed store a couple of times a month. We was there, I don't know, about a week or so ago, and the amount of farmers and the Mennonites and some of the Amish and stuff are wearing them damn masks, and I couldn't believe that.
Wow, even the Amish and them are wearing them now, huh?
Yeah, I shit you guys not, man. We live in the boonies here, man. I mean, we was on hell, I can't remember the road number. Yeah, I don't know, there might be 3 or 4 cars come down in a day. We was riding down through there on a motorcycle and past the old order Amish. A lot of the people call the Mennonites Amish, but the Amish are actually the old German. They don't use electricity, and they still get around with horse-drawn buggies and no belt loops, and they ain't even allowed to have belt loops and stuff like that.
Yeah, we have them around here too.
Yeah, well, there was one of them driving one of them buggies all by himself and wearing one of them damn masks. Like I said, that my ears start ringing. I see stuff like that, man. It can bother me for a couple hours. My dad I get so mad, my ears start ringing. Over.
Yeah.
The thing about that, my wife was on Facebook here earlier, and man, just about everybody on there, it's in her group and my group, are saying that they're going to refuse the vaccine. But I saw the exact same thing with the masks, and now they're all wearing them. And this, saying, if you tell a lie long enough, often enough, that it becomes true, that people start believing it. And I don't want to come across as being arrogant and that I think I'm smart or nothing, but I tell everybody on here listening right now, the only way all of this is possible is the people are stupid. And that's all there is to it. And I've done stupid shit. I'm going to continue to do stupid shit. But this thing where people can't think for themselves, they ain't even smart enough to question anything. They're not even smart enough to recognize something is viable or it isn't. They don't fucking care. As long as they have got something to eat, got their SUV and their fucking sports team to cheer on and wear a damn jersey on the weekend and act like a fucking idiot, that
used to be me.
Content. Yeah, they could give a shit less. And and they don't. I mean, what somebody was talking about there earlier, man, trying to tell people we had dinner on. We don't really even celebrate Thanksgiving anymore. As far as I'm concerned, Thanksgiving's, I dug into it like other things, and they're literally celebrating the slaughter of the Native Americans, the indigenous Americans.
I never thought of that before either. I never thought about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad, dude. It's just like a Halloween, man. Everybody taking pumpkins and setting them out. When you take a gourd and set it on your porch on the 31st, you're offering your child up for sacrifice. Or when they would leave one, they take the child and leave one, and it was a sign that you helped the village out. You know that you were the ones that be responsible for the rains that come and the prosperity of the village. It was like a badge of honor. There's some sick. It's sick, man.
Oh, I didn't know that.
With these holidays.
I mean, I obviously Halloween's
But anyway,
not a good one, but
yeah, that's what the carved pumpkin represents. That's the mark.
wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was trying to talk to family about. Yeah, I was trying to talk to family about what was going on. It's it's supernatural what happens to them. I know the people in here is experiencing with their friends and family, and they their eyes glaze over, man. And I mean, they immediately do this snap where they change the subject and go to something completely off kilter, and you see it happen like a pulling damn on a slot machine, man. It looks like their eyes. And there's a disc. They'll listen so far, and there is something that takes over. But I never seen anything like this, except or had a feeling like this, except in it, my stomach felt like it does now, and just I don't know if it's a taste in my mouth or what, man, but it ain't good. It's dis-ease. There's something really wrong in the matrix, or I don't know. I think it now, the stuff that I used to call intuition and karma and all, that's a Holy Spirit, man. You know, the times when I was told to get a hole or hide or whatever, and I didn't. Something come winging by or whatever, man, I now consider the Holy Spirit. And
yeah.
And a lot of us,
yeah.
Holy.
I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off. You can go ahead. Did you? Oh, I see. You were cutting out.
That's about all I was saying about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We're gonna make connection again, don't
we? I think you're right. I think I think it's it's a ritual. I mean, the mask is a ritual, and I think I've heard somewhere down the line that the what was it? The powers that be, the elites, or even the pharaohs way back, have always put masks over their slaves. Have you heard that? You must be cutting out.
I'm gonna have to go out and come back.
Okay, go ahead.
I hear what you're saying, Pat. If you
okay. Yeah, go ahead and bounce out and come back in. So while we wait for him to get back, what I'd like to do is have you guys, anybody who is willing to, in the future, come on to the show and give an update. With things going on the way they are, I want to be able to show everybody in different states, have one person come on in your state and tell me how things are in your state and in your area, your town or whatever. Tell me what's going on, because with things going down the way they're going down right now, I want to have reports from different states and stuff. So if you can do that, if you want to do that, put a 1 in the chat room so I can put your name down. Hey, Bolkan. Bolkan, what state do you live in?
I live in Ohio.
Ohio? Would you be willing to come in and every once in a while and give an update on what's going on in your town and your state?
Yeah, I live in the country, but there's a town that's close to me. Right here, it's actually Rio Grande. It's a college town. They got a big college town, a big college here.
Yeah, so Ohio, that will work. So Bolkan, I am going to put you down for Ohio. Just every once in a while, if I say, "Hey, I need an update from you people who said would give updates," I'm gonna need. Oh, there's an echo.
Yeah, that's fine with me because I stay pretty up to date. Me and my wife both do. I'm 100% disabled. We I probably spend I don't know 14, 16 hours a day combing the internet.
Is there an echo now? Somebody hurry up and tell me if there's an echo.
Yeah, I got a bad echo. I've lost my internet here.
Okay, so go ahead and I think we have you back now. I'm not sure if we still have an echo. Yes, it's in bolt guns end. So we have an echo coming from you, bolt gun. You want to try one more time to go out and come back in? Bolt gun. I can hear you wrestling around some paperwork. Okay, so Oklahoma is 20 minutes from me. It's on the border. So, okay, we have Bogun for Ohio. Of course, me in Wisconsin. And Chappelle, can you come on and do Oklahoma? Kyle, where in Oklahoma have you been? Who he has a delay as well, Pat. Uh-huh. Oh, so Chloe, are you going to come on and do your state? Not right now, but in the future. Chappelle, Arkansas. Can you come on and do Arkansas, Chappelle? You never remember where I'm from. I should know because you're in the same state as Sharky. But you're close to Oklahoma, so you can give us reports on Oklahoma too. Link scrolled too far. You know it, buddy. Texas. So Chloe's gonna come on and do Texas. I guess you really don't have to come on the video. If you want to, you can more than definitely come on and do video, but you can give us updates in the chat too, I suppose. Dearest Dawn, Oklahoma. Brenda's Canada. Brenda, Canada. Dark Slayer. Hey, Sheppy lives in a cardboard box behind my house because she won't come in. Welcome, Dark Slayer. So, other thing we got going is I want to show you guys a video. First of all, before I show you this video, I'm going to go back and stress the point that when I went in to get my blood draw, now when I went in to get my blood draw and I wouldn't put a mask on, they told me to put a Kleenex over my face. Oh. And I looked at this guy, I'm like, really? Okay. I grabbed the Kleenex, I'm like, really? Really? Oh, God. And it doesn't register. It doesn't register. Anyways, so this video that I'm going to show is I'm going to show how indoctrinated the public is already. I mean, we can see how indoctrinated they are by them wearing the mask and continuing to wear the mask. I'm going to show you another way, without them even knowing it, how indoctrinated people are getting. And where the hell's my phone? Right here. Okay. And I just came across this. I was watching a video, trying to get a few laughs out of this show, this comedian show on Facebook that I watch. And so as he's doing his bit, he comes across a lady, and the bit is about him. He's got this huge check, and he gives the check to the person, whoever it be. This person, he knocked on the door. The lady answered her door. He's standing there with a big check and puts it in her hands and says, "Can you hold on to this?" And she says, "Okay." And he goes, "What's your first name?" And she tells him, and he writes the first name on the check. And then he asks, "What's your last name?" He writes the last name. And then he writes the dollar amount, $1,000. And he hands the check to her. And so, I mean, you can see the video, but I don't know if I'm allowed to show, like, I don't know if I get a copyright strike if I show the whole thing. So I'm not going to show the whole thing. That's why I kind of explained some of this to you, so you know where we are going to jump in at here. Let me get to the... Yeah. All right.
Hi. What's your name?
You guys can tell me where they...
Let's see here. Oh, can you hold it?
I'm not going to tell you. Okay, I want you to closely watch. If you can't hear what she's saying, it's going to be written on the bottom. Damn it. Shit. Okay, it's going to be written. I have to fucking find the spot again. Son of a bitch. Oh. What the fuck is it doing? Oh.
You go catch it.
Okay. Back to this again. I'm starting to get irritated now. Okay, so watch the bottom, read the bottom. If you can't hear what she's saying, read the bottom. I want you guys to put in the chat what the indoctrination is in this video. I want to see if you guys catch on to it. So I'm going to see how many of you are alert. And you tell me what she's indoctrinated. What's going on here. Okay, here you go.
Hi. What's your name? Jenny. Jenny? Let's see here. Oh, can you hold this? go. Jenny. Jenny what?
It's quite a long last name.
Just spell
Lambrechtson.
it. Spell it.
Lamd.
All right. Thanks for answering the door.
Oh my goodness.
That's $1,000 check.
From whom?
From me.
My son. So what is this?
I just really appreciate you opening the door. That's all.
What do I do with this?
You go cash it.
To the bank?
If you don't want to cash it there, you can cash it with me.
And
Wow. Oh my God, you're blowing my mind. This is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I would hug you if it was loud.
How about a handshake?
That works for me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You are incredible. Just made like my week because it's been a rough week.
Well, I'm glad I could help,
this
honestly.
Is amazing. I can't believe this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What is your name?
Juan.
Jenny. As you know.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
You as well. Thank you
All right.
so much. I'm gonna go and follow her head on.
Have a good day, Jenny. Hey, how's it going? I got something for you.
so did you guys catch what the indoctrination is? I'll show it to you one more time. Just a fun little game that we're having here.
It's quite a long last name.
Spell it.
Lambrechtson.
Spell it.
Lamd.
All right. Thanks for answering the door.
Oh my goodness. What is this?
That's $1,000 check.
From whom?
From me.
My son. So what is this?
I just really appreciate you opening the door. That's all.
What do I do with this?
You go cash it.
To the bank?
If you don't want to cash it there, you can cash it with me. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. You can keep that too for memories if you want.
Wow. Oh my God, you're blowing my mind. This is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I would hug you if it was loud.
How about a handshake?
That works for me.
Did you guys catch that? This dude does this all the time. Yeah, he does funny stuff, but he doesn't give out money every time. But now I'm going to rewind this. Did you get? You're going to get 2 lines here. I'm going
You can
to
keep that too for memories if you want.
watch. I'm going to cry. Watch.
Wow. Oh my God, you're blowing my mind.
Right here.
This is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I would hug you if it was loud.
I would hug you. I would hug you if it was allowed. I would hug you if it was allowed. That is the indoctrination. Because of COVID, if the COVID wasn't the big thing here, and this girl just got $1,000 from this guy, most people would give him a hug, whatever, da-da-da. She says, I would give you a hug if it was allowed. I couldn't believe I was hearing that coming out of somebody's mouth. I'm going to back it up and you watch it one more time here.
You go cash it.
Bank?
If you don't want to cash it there, you can cash it with me. Yeah. All right. There you go. You can keep that too for memories if you want.
Wow. Oh my God, you're blowing my mind. This is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I would hug you if it was loud.
How about a handshake?
That works for me. Thank you so much.
I would hug you if it was allowed. So that's that's your indoctrination.
How about a handshake?
Your indoctrination video. There you go. So yeah, no, I was just watching and that just jumped out at me. I'm just like, wow. She's programmed exactly. How many other people are like that are already have it in their head they're not allowed to touch anybody else? You know, you can't touch anybody anymore. Is she gonna pay taxes? I don't know. Jump out at me too. Yeah. Yeah, so another thing that I found very interesting, I've seen this before, but it's let me find where I got this. I have it saved it in my photos here, and I've seen this before about a year. No, it was about a month into the pandemic. This pandemic. It was about a month into the pandemic, and it's called Operation Lockstep. Have you guys heard about this? From the Rockefeller playbook. It has phase 1 of the common cold or flu. It has second phase, first phase, second phase, third phase, and it talks about 5G radiation in here. How could you and Elgo forget Rachel? Oh, yeah, Rachel's channel. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Rachel's channel. I forgot about Rachel. So here's the first phase, common cold, flu, mild symptoms at most, media endorsement of mass paranoia and fear, flawed testing system utilized, which picks up any genetic material in the body and triggers a positive result. Inflation of the C case numbers through changing of death certificate, double counting, and classifying all deaths, including other diseases and natural causes, as C-19 lockdown will continue, or will lockdown will condition us to blank under draconian laws, prevent protests, and identify public resistance. Second phase, the first phase will lead to compromise and frail immune systems through lack of food, social distancing, wearing masks, and lack of control with sunlight and healthy bacterial exposure to 5G radiation will further attack the immune system. Thus, when people re-emerge into society, more people will fall ill. This will be blamed on C-19. This will all occur before the vax comes out, the vax is ready to justify it. A longer and more potent lockdown will follow until everyone takes the vax. Third phase. If majority of people resist the vax, a weaponized SARS, HIV, or MERS virus will be released. A lot of people will die from this. It will be survival of the fittest. It will also be the ultimate push for everyone to be vaxxed in order to return to normality. Those who have taken the vax will be at war with those who have not. It will be anarchy from all sides. That's the so I'm just showing you guys just to show you what I just read. So there you go. So this was released, or somebody got a hold of this in 2014 when that was originally released to the public, or somebody got a hold of it. And then, of course, you have Event 201 to go to check out all this pre-planned shit. This has been planned for decades. Yeah. We will win. Bring it. Exactly, Mandela Mile. 5G takes oxygen. This has been planned for decades. Hopefully, Trump will dismantle all of this. Shappy, well, I hope it gets in. Don't hate on me for the last comment. Hopefully, Trump will dismantle. Hopefully, he's on the right side. Two hours, folks. And please don't forget to donate. I really could use the help. I don't know. I will be doing a show pretty much every night from here on out. Hopefully I won't get another strike. I will try to go along with the system as much as possible, but I won't stop telling the truth. I won't stop. I will try not to get another strike. I hated being gone. I hated being away from you guys. I really did miss you guys, and I'm excited about doing the show more often. I think that week gave me a good rest. I really needed to back off. So it came just in time. Anyways, it actually helped me. YouTube, thank you very much. It rejuvenated me. I'm ready to fucking go. And pretty much my photo for this stream, the snapshot of this stream, is a big fuck you, YouTube. There. But thanks. I won't be on that much until next year sometime. What are you talking about? Why not? Well, we ain't that far. We're not that far till next year anyways. 3 weeks. But still, you need to put your go out there and film the night sky, Mandela Mile. We need to see your area. Everybody should be putting videos up of their skies and of what's going on in their town. I would love to see videos from you guys. Thanks, Chappelle. It's good to be back. I'm glad you're back. I don't even know what strike was against you. Oh, it was against here, I'll read it again. They took the video that says talking. The video that I got a strike on was talking Mandela Effect, the sea, and everything else under the fake sun. And I shouldn't have put the sea word in the title. I think that's where I messed up to begin with. So that brought them into seeing the show. And then they said that we know that this how your content violated the policy. YouTube doesn't allow claims about C19 vax that contradict expert consensus from local health authorities or World Health Organization. Damn it. World Health WHO. World Health Organization WHO. What I said? I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I don't know. So that's it right there. And then I got a warning. I only got a warning like 3 days or a week, not even a week before this. I got a warning, and then I got the strike on that. So they hit me twice within a week. So basically, if I get another strike, it's 2 weeks off. I think it's 2 weeks off on the next one. I already talked to you guys about the guy that jumped me in Walgreens. That was funny. But it's really, really, really sad that I see these masks everywhere. Everybody's wearing them now. And I forgot to ask Elgo, and he's gone now. Damn it. I guess I would ask any other guys in here that are not wearing the mask. And I guess I would ask every guy in here that this is what I would ask Elgo if he was still here. If you're out and about and you see a guy wearing a mask, if you catch eye to eye with him, what do you do? Do you want to know my look? This is my look. I can't believe you're fucking wearing a mask. I don't say that to them, but that's my look. When I look at a guy wearing a mask, and I try to meet eye to eye with every fucking guy I see that's wearing a mask that crosses my path, I try to catch an eye with him, and I give him that look. What the fuck are you doing, you dumbass? And you know what they do to me? You know what they do? This is what they do. It's sad. It's really fucking sad. I don't know. I don't know anymore. All we can do is just keep fighting the good fight, I guess, right? So, I'll tell you, I was watching the news, and they get people going within the first minute. They get people all wound up in the first minute, and it's all about COVID cases and oh my God. And then they show the hospitals, and this is what pisses me the fuck off, is these fucking fake doctors and nurses get on there, these crisis fucking actors, they get on there and they start crying about, oh, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, we're watching people drop left and right. We don't have enough room in the hospital for them. You know, fuck you. Fuck you and your lying fucking ass. I'm sure people and doctors and nurses put up with death And the ones that are really doctors and nurses, that are truly doctors and nurses, they're my heroes. But these fucking crisis actors on the TV are jack shit. Jack shit. They're fucking lying. So them people really piss me off, and they fucking sold their souls. They sold their fucking souls for this lie. And these people, they would do anything for extra money. Yeah, well, I agree. Kim Clement was supposed to be a modern day prophet, very accurate. Trey Smith does a lot of video on him. So, and then they sit there and they fucking have a newscast about these crisis actors, these doctors and nurses that are crisis actors, and they sit here and tell, yeah, when people are dying, their last words to me are, I thought this was a hoax. Come on, fuck you. My last words would not be, I thought this was a hoax. Come on. I am just sick and tired. And I don't even watch the fuck. This is okay. This is 3 newscasts that I watched in the last 4 months. In the last 4 months. 3 fucking newscasts, and every time I turn them on, it's them crying about how this is getting worse, and it's getting, our hospitals are overrun. The first time this happened, we were filming the fucking hospitals that were empty, not being overrun. We have video. Go check my video out, people. I'm not talking to my subs, of course. But you can go check my video out. And if you want to see hospitals from all over the world, I can give you them too. I can give you the channels that film them hospitals that were empty. Like the one in New York, guy who's filming. The one in New York where supposedly they were throwing bodies in the back of semis, freezer semis, and the semis weren't even plugged in. And you're going to tell me you're throwing bodies back there? Come on. So, anyways, the guy goes there the next day to film these overrun hospitals, and there's fucking nobody there. There's nobody in the waiting room. Nobody. But the day before, they showed how they were all overrun. These fucking crisis actors all sold their souls. And if you're a crisis actor, you're a piece of shit. That's all I got to say about that. Who says that? Come on, who says that? That's all I got to say about that. That's, I believe, Forrest Gump, right? Shrimp. I'm going to have a shrimp boat, and we're going to be able to have shrimp soup, shrimp pastries, shrimp cookies. Forrest, run, Forrest, run. Let's see. Who the heck's Trey Smith? I knew it was 5G. Shappy, make sure you send me the videos that you're talking about watching. Trey Smith has the God in a Nutshell videos. Trey Smith. So I write Trey Smith down. That's his channel, Trey Smith. I know I read it some. Kim Clement was supposed to be modern day prophet. Very accurate. Trey Smith. So that's his channel then, Bolt Gun, Trey Smith. Just Trey Smith. I'm going to write it down if my pen will write. New page. Trey Smith. Trey Smith's written down. Yep, Trey Smith. Okay, I'll look him up. Thank you. I've come to the realize Asian, if you can't show them that it's a royal what? I've come to realize Asian, if you can't show them that it's a royal, for us at this point in the game, they're never going to get it. Shappy, melt in your mouth butter. I'm waiting for people to put that tune in there. I'm playing a freaking game tonight. This is all games. You guys got to guess the tune. And don't tell me I'm not whistling it right either. Oh, boy. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I'm still here, and I'm still going to talk to you, but I'll be right back. So, Matt Pyman. Hey, Matt Pyman. Welcome to the party, because we're back in the house. Yes. Chappelle, yes. The Breakfast Club. Chappelle wins. Hey, Matt Pyman, you're more welcome to come on. And also, what the heck? I just put the link in there. Oh, propagate this light. Wow, you're quick, man. Hold on, let me bring you in. Matt Pyman, you're more welcome to come in. Propagate, what's up, man?
Was good. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I think I might have an echo. I think I might have an echo on my side, but we'll see. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, wait a minute. You cut out on me for a little bit. My connection.
Yeah, you need to speak up, though.
What about now?
No, you gotta speak up.
What's up?
A little bit better.
Oh, okay. Sorry about this. Just trying to say what's up. Sorry about this.
Yeah, you're still really low. I can barely hear you. I mean, you are a little bit better, but you're still low. Maybe you might want to go out and come back in.
Give me 1 second. Yeah.
Oh, echo on both ends too. Okay, is there still echo on my end? Check speakers still an echo, so it sounds fine to me right now. Matt Pyman, do you want to come in? Would no? Well, fuck you too then. All right, so we'll wait for propagate then. We're good to go. Okay, good. All right. No, Okay. All right. So what was I talking about? What the fuck was I talking about? I don't know. Do you guys remember what I was talking about? I have no idea. Probably mask, maybe. Okay, let's try. Oh, here's Mad Pieman. I thought it was Propagate back.
Hey,
Man, how's it going, man?
Yeah, all right, buddy. How you?
Did you guys you guys get an order of the vax next week or?
No, that's UK, mate. England.
Oh, okay, that's just the UK, huh?
Yeah.
I thought you guys might.
Yeah, we're not till March.
Oh, okay. Did you hear about the French police throwing their handcuffs and badges on the ground?
No, didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I just heard about that tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back, Propagate.
Thank you. Can you hear?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah,
Man.
much better, much better.
Okay, just let me know if there's. All right, let me know if there's any distortions. I'm not in a good area right now.
Yeah, you're good. So, what's up? How's it going?
What's going on is here still. You know, I'm just checking in and just saying hi. Hi to everybody in the chat. What's up to Chappelle and everybody else.
Cool. So, I don't remember what area did you say? What state are you in?
Cali.
That's what I thought. How's it going over there? I heard there's a lot of bullshit going on in Las Vegas and stuff. How's it going in your area?
Going as usual. I mean, what do you mean? In reference to what? Everything's good. There's no riots. There's no negative energy. Everybody's positive, and that's what's going on in my area.
How about the mayor's rules? That's what I'm talking about mostly. Is how's the mask wearing in your area? Is it very heavy? How is your mayor? What kind of rules has he got for you guys? Is he buckling down like Las Vegas is, or not Las Vegas? Los Angeles. Is he buckling down like Los Angeles? And what's going on there?
My mayor was a heathen. I have to call her a transformer. But anyhow, my mayor's a female.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. I have no idea. I'm just riding the surfboard on the wave. I mean, I have no idea what a lot of the regulations are. Give me a second, I got echo. All right, try to echo a little bit. Yeah, I really have no idea what happened in Las Vegas recently. Was that recently? Something happened down there?
Yeah, I am.
I mean, are you talking about that? Are you talking about this? Right.
Am I talking about what?
You're talking about current events, right?
Yeah. Just the Los Angeles mayor. I don't know, it was a couple days ago, I guess. He put some draconian laws down, or mandates, I should say, that people aren't allowed to drive anywhere or ride any transportation or even walk anywhere. They weren't allowed to walk. Just all kinds of fucking rules for these guys. So you didn't hear about that?
Nah, I don't really keep up with a lot of the news about current events, to be honest. So I didn't have any idea about that.
Okay. So you live in
You
the
said that's in
shell.
Las Vegas?
Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. That's crazy, huh? So nobody could drive?
Yeah, supposedly nobody could drive. Nobody could walk anywhere.
What about Jay Leno?
Jay Leno with all his cars and stuff. You know, I don't know if that was true or not. That's why I was asking how it was. You know, you're in California. You would think you would know if something like that was going down. You know,
No,
that's what I heard was going. Okay, that's what I heard was going on.
So let me get it correct. You're saying that nobody could be active on the streets between a certain time?
I don't know. I just heard that was the rules. I think it was. Yeah, I think you're right. It was from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. or something like that.
He's been copying Daniel Andrews.
Oh,
but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if it. Okay. Is that I don't know if it went through or not, or they were talking about it. That's why I'm asking. You're in California, so I thought I'd ask you about it.
Okay, I'm sorry. It sounded a bit apocalyptic because when you were saying it to me, I wasn't aware of it the way you were saying it to me. But yeah, you're saying between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. Yeah, that is going on. So pretty much
something like that. Yeah,
moment, between those times. So I personally understand. I mean, it's not like it's in the middle of the day or something. It's like it's during the hour where there really should be nobody on the streets anyway. I mean, I guess
it's called curfew, man. That's what it is.
Well, I mean, if I have a pregnant wife and she wants something to eat, I should be able to go out and get it for her without any hassle.
Once you lose any freedom, you're a prisoner, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want
There's a lot
anybody
of people running around
down
during the daytime trying to handle everything. So,
and that's crazy. That's crazy. People should purposely come out at night now. Now that we made them rules, I for one would get people together and say, you know what, let's hit the streets at 10 o'clock.
There were people doing it individually, but not en masse. Yeah, where I am, people protested individually.
And then by morning, everybody's going to be a zombie.
Yeah, that's true. But hey, at least they got their they'll take off the fucking
Yeah, I'd rather be in the show than to get bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I tell you, if them fucking rules start coming here, I'll purposely go out on the street at the times I'm not supposed to be. That's just the fucking way I am, I guess. Not that I'm trying to look for trouble. I really don't need it, but it's my stupid ass.
You know what? What I feel about it is that something else going on as far as like spiritual. Maybe that's my goal of things, but I feel that there's more behind the scenes in the spiritual. I feel that those that believe in God, well, at least what I heard from them is that trust in God. So our God's in control. My ex-wife is God's in control. So, hey, I have a relationship with God. So I said earlier, I'm just riding the wave, and I don't really keep up with. You're telling me this now, but I am aware of the 10 p.m. thing. I just didn't know up until what time it ended.
Yeah, no, it's everything you brought.
I'm in at that time anyway, so I'm not even tripping. But
I'm glad you brought the time thing in because I didn't mention the time thing.
So, I mean, hey, yeah, like I was saying, just real quick, maybe it's something else, as far as spiritual going on. Someone told me.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. You have a time delay on my end.
No, go ahead.
Maybe I'll log out and come right back in. Is that okay?
No, you're fine. I don't hear an echo. Oh, Mandela, why here's the echo?
On my end, it's like echoing back and yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hear it.
I guess yeah.
I hear myself as well.
Oh, Matt, you heard an echo from him?
Yeah, I hear an echo from me and from Propagate, but not you.
Crunchy Bees in the house.
Yeah, we had a
What's up?
We had a lessening, a lightening of our restrictions for our COVID rules, which started today.
Yeah, oh, really?
Yeah, so we don't have to wear masks anywhere apart from shopping centres and supermarkets, pretty much now.
You know, I don't fucking get this. Okay, so you're gonna mandate the time people go out on the street, and what time they have to stop walking on the street, and the time they can start walking on the street. And now you're telling me that say that again.
So we've had mask laws, brought in. Fuck, I don't know how long it's been. It's been ages. When we had probably around the same time as the great spike happened of cases, the case-demic.
Right.
It started climbing like Mount Everest. It was like thousands and thousands every day.
Right.
And then we'd been wearing masks for a while, but the mask rule wasn't even mandatory. You could wear a bandana, a t-shirt, a pair of knickers, fucking whatever you wanted,
Right.
But all of those must have done us some good because the case numbers started. Well, we were locked down as well. We couldn't travel outside of our areas, 25 kilometres from your house. Blah blah.
Right.
All that was going on. But anyway, we've had 37 days in a row, or probably 38 days now, of no cases and no deaths. All right, so after we got past the 28 days, that's the official time that the virus hasn't been active. So officially, it's been eradicated. So it's gone. Okay. But we still had the rules and shit. Everything's pretty much stayed the same up until yesterday.
Yeah.
And he decided to lighten the mask rules. The limit on the amount of people inside houses and people at funerals and weddings, and that's been lifted that's been lifted as well. So you're allowed to so before up until today we were allowed. This is just a basic example which would affect everybody, right? Thinking about Christmas, okay? So the limit for the amount of people you're allowed to have in your house up until yesterday was 15. Now that's increased. I think it was 15 before. Then it increased to 30. It was 30 up until yesterday. All right. Now it's been increased to 50, I think. Yeah, 50. So that's the same for bars and restaurants and cafes and, all indoor function areas, where people are going to gather. So, so that's a bit better. And now you can go to the bar and buy a drink and stand at the bar. You don't have to get a table, that shit's going on even in America, Everybody's sitting in tents on the road outside, sucking in exhaust.
Yeah. Well, now they're closing all that down now.
Yeah, that's closing down here now too.
Yeah. So okay. So my point is that the virus only lives during the daytime, or it lives at night.
It can tell the time. It can tell the time. It knows how far. It knows how far you've travelled from your house. It's smart. I'll tell you. It knows when you stand. It knows when you stand up, and it knows when you sit down. It's pretty smart, man. It's a smart virus. I'll tell you what.
So propagate. Let's see if we can hear you good now.
All right.
Beautiful.
Sound good to me.
Did you just call me prop light?
Propagate. I think I started to say something like that. Prop light.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
It's a rock star.
So I've got a little bit extra to tell you, Pat. Just let me. Just for another minute, and I'll just explain the point of what I was getting to. All right, so we went to work this morning, and because the mask rules had been removed, all right. So apart from shopping centres, supermarkets, major big retail stores, all right. They're the only places now where you have to wear a mask. Okay. So everybody came to work this morning, and no one had a mask on. Not one person. Right? Not even the managers, supervisors. No one. Right. And I didn't even pay attention because I was working outside, and I walked back into the factory and put a mask on because that's what you're supposed to do. But I always kept it under my nose and my mouth. You know what I mean? But I made the effort, and I looked around, and no one's wearing a mask, and everyone's telling me, "Oh, you don't have to wear it. That's it. It's finished." And then I went and did deliveries in my work truck. And when I came back, everyone's wearing a mask again. I'm going, what's going on? I asked people, what's going on? And apparently, my company, my work site, which is part of a larger company, all right, they haven't been officially cleared. I haven't heard the official reason, all right, but I think it's got to do with our COVID safety plan, right? That we had organised, and it has to be okayed and signed off and made official by our head office before we're allowed to take masks off. Even though our great dictator Daniel Andrews, right? He officially told us we don't need to wear them, but our company's too scared to break the rules. So everyone had to wear it today. Maybe tomorrow we won't. I don't know.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Oh man. I don't know. Them rules ever come here, I'll tell you. I don't know.
That's a problem though, man, because if you want a job, and they tell you need to do it, if you don't do it, you don't have a job. You know what I mean? So that's the unfortunate part. And even the union, which I was a delegate for many years, probably like 12 years, man. I was a union delegate, maybe longer, maybe 13, maybe 14, 15 years. Anyway, I only gave it up this year. But even them, they promote the masks, and they're right behind all of this bullshit. It fucking pisses me off. That's when I knew that Agenda 21 had really kicked off, mate. Because the trade union movement are involved, And once that happened, mate, that's it. You got no help anymore. They're supposed to be about safety, but they're making us suffocate,
You know what else I heard? I heard that I don't know if it's true or not, but for the people who take the vax, they're gonna give $1,500. Yeah,
I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. That's not here. That's only in America, I think.
Yeah, I believe it's in America. Yeah.
Oh, mate, if they fucking offered that, everybody would fucking be lining up, mate. Everyone would line up for it. Guarantee you. Not everyone, but nearly. People will do anything for money, man.
I know.
They offer free money, incentives, and like we were offered. People were offered due to hardship, because a lot of people were losing jobs because of this fucking crap. Right, that people could access their retirement fund, which we call superannuation. I think you call it a 401k or something K fucking plan. It's your retirement fund when you're working, man.
401k, yeah.
401k, yeah. Yeah, so it's the same as that, right? But they were allowing people to take out 2 lots of $10,000. It's so one within one financial year, like our our financial year ends on the 30th of June. So, that's when you have to lodge all our tax returns and shit. Like after that point, it becomes the new financial year from the 1st of July. So from the previous financial year up until the 30th of June, you could withdraw 10,000, and then after that, when the new financial year had started, you could claim withdraw 10,000, another 10,000, for the next financial year. So a lot of people pulled 20 grand, mate, out of their superannuation, because they were allowed to. So they did. You know what I mean? Well, probably not because they needed it. They just did because it's money, So that's how it goes, man. People will fucking do anything for fucking money.
Yeah. Admiral says I could it could be 15 million. I wouldn't take it. I agree with you.
Yeah.
They could offer me $1 trillion. I wouldn't take it. They could offer me a fucking.
Yeah, we know the consequences. Most people haven't got a clue. They trust the system. They trust doctors. They've already vaccinated their children with 50 or more vaccines. They think doctors are great. Why would they lie? Until their child gets vaccine injured, man, then they might wake up.
Right. Copy link address. Save link as copy link address.
Well, since
Okay. I'm working on your video here, Propagate. I'm going to see if I can put it in. So hold on a second. See if I could put it in anywhere over here. There we go. Let's see if that works. It brought up a whole bunch of videos, Propagate. Which one am I looking at?
Are you able to share screen it? It's actually the only one on that link.
Oh, then I don't know. It didn't come in then. Because a whole bunch of Chris Brown videos came up.
That might be the channel. Sounds like the channel link.
That's the whatever. Yeah, the link that I gave you. That's the actual presentation. So you'll be able to understand it when the volume is on and everything. Are you able to share screen it?
I can't even get to it. Hold on.
That's all good. I'll
Can you share screen it to me?
Maybe I could share screen it.
If you give him a ring sheet.
Yeah, why
go ahead.
why don't you share screen it and I'll pass it on through.
Okay, sounds good. Let me see. All right. I know some people might be like, "What's going on? What are they talking about?" Well, since we're on the topic of scary things, I thought I'd present the video that I created, and y'all might like it. If you're familiar with Chris Brown, check this out.
Chris Brown, the singer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let me see. All right. Now let's share screen that.
The guy who beat up Rihanna, he deserves a medal.
Yeah, I think he's a bit known for
this was
abuser.
made before that. Let's see. Share screen.
Chappelle says he's a bad boy.
She probably deserved it. She's an evil bitch, isn't she? Fuck her. Not that I.
Who was it?
Chris Brown. Not that I agree with men hurting.
No, the girl. I mean,
Rihanna's a fucking mate. She's a demon, mate. Jesus.
Are you able to see it?
It's loading, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's loading, and did you make sure you did audio?
Yeah, I didn't see an audio feature, so I might have to go ahead and put the link into the chat for those that want to see it, because it might not play the audio, and it's taking time to load.
Yeah.
My connection is different
Yeah.
today.
Give it a second. Let's see if it loads.
I'm in a different location, that's why the connection is kind of slow, so it might not load.
It's coming up slowly but surely. I can see my video on the side. That's funny. Sticking the middle finger up at the.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Your thumbnail.
Yeah.
Here we go. Huh?
Can you hear it?
Can you
hear it?
No. Not yet.
Okay, so the audio's not working. I don't know how to get that working, so I'll just post a link in the chat or something.
Has it started yet?
Yeah, the audio. I can't get the audio working. This would happen before.
You got to check the audio box. Did you do that?
The audio box didn't show, just like before.
That's weird. There should be an audio box that shows, and you gotta share audio too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try it out some other time.
Yeah. Well, that sucks.
Thank you, though.
Yeah, no problem.
Your internet's like mine, man.
Hey, I have bad internet too. That fucking shit. When that shit goes down, before I got my strike, and I was off for a week. Like a couple streams before that, it fucking internet went down and I couldn't get it back up. So
that's what's happening to me, man. Like before I'd have internet that was average, it'd drop in and it'd be, the connection would be dodgy, but it'd be like that. It'd be like slow to load videos, and sometimes you'd have to go out and come back in and muck around. But now it either works perfectly or the internet just drops out and I've got nothing. I just can't get the internet. That's what's been going on lately. It just drops out, man.
Right. Yep, mine drops out, and that one time I literally had to. It was down long enough that I had to go on my phone, and continue the stream from my phone.
Yeah, Saturday here, man, which was Friday your time. My internet was down for like 7 hours, man. Just stopped working.
Wow.
I've gone 4 or 5 days before, man, but I've got a new modem, and they supposedly fixed the node, the junction of connections in the street. That's supposedly been fixed. So, but yeah, just dropped out the other day, man. 7 hours, man. I just can't be bothered going through all the call center, talking to people who can't understand me, who don't speak English. You know what I mean? And they're going to put me on to someone else, and then they put you on hold, and you're on the phone for hours, man, and try and work it out remotely, and then they go, oh no, we can't do anything. It must be the connection. It must be on the street. It must be the infrastructure. Well, thanks for wasting my time. You know what I mean? It just pisses me off. I can't deal with it. I don't want to do it.
Okay, I guess. Oh, he just took off. I was gonna say. I guess. Propagate had to leave.
He's got a bad connection, man, bro.
Yeah, he said he's got to leave. So I was just about to see if he wanted to say anything, but he took off.
I'm on a roll, man. You got to tell me to stop sometimes.
Oh no, he just texted to me and then he left. So he didn't give me time to even stop you.
Oh, okay.
So what have you been? Have you gone to a pub since you're able now to go to a pub?
Nah, man. No.
You don't really go to them, or what?
Oh, well.
Did they close them down again, or?
No, they're open again, but you got to sign in with your QR code and the on the COVID app, the tracing app. You know.
Oh,
I don't even have a smartphone, man, so I can't even do it.
oh, so there's connections to having your rights. You have to prove, or you have to sign up for the tracing, right?
Yeah, well, there are some hotels that let you sign in on a book, you know, pen and paper, but apparently they're trying to make it mandatory for all hotels, all pubs, to have the QR code where you have to sign in with your phone there. Yeah.
I guess I am.
So I'm out. If that's the case, I'm not going to a pub ever again. It's done.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I don't fucking have nobody contact tracing me. You know, I've been thinking, you know, besides the mask thing, when I was driving around today with my daughter, there's really no more restaurants that you can go to where you can go in and sit down and eat anymore.
Nah, that's finished. It's not coming back either, man.
Yeah, even all the fast food places, they close their lobbies down. So
well, no, what'll happen, man, is you'll get to the level that we're at. You know, we're in front of you. You know, our area, we're on I don't know, like part 19 of the agenda out of 20.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And you're up to like number 12 or 13. You know, you're a bit behind us. We're leading the way in the bullshit. You know, so
Right.
yeah, eventually they've opened everything up here, but you've got limits on people. So there'd be, even if you're in a restaurant, you know, there'll be, instead of having under the current regulations, man, it's like it was a 4 meter square rule, I think. So that's what dictated the amount of people that could be under one roof, you know, in a business. So
Right.
we had limits on how many people could be, you know, in a room, depending on the size, and using that calculation, you know, the 4 meter square rule, which is 4 meters is basically, you can multiply it by 3, man. So 12 foot square rule, basically. So you can have 2 people for every 12 square feet, or you know what I mean, or four people probably four. So, and that was a maximum, you know what I mean. But now it's more relaxed, but you'll still have. Say you're sitting at a table with eight seats, you'd be allowed to have 4. You know what I mean.
Right.
So there'd be a space between every seat, every restaurant. You're still going to have the circles on the floor and the arrows and the fucking witches' hats and the fucking perspex and all that. That's not going away. That's here forever. You know, we're just going to have more people. That's all.
Boltgun makes a good point. Your phone has been contact tracing you for more than 10 years. Oh, yeah, that is true. They can ping any cell phone anywhere, anytime.
It's harder though. It's harder with an old phone though. A new phone, it's easy. New phones are easy, man, because they got GPS built into them. Every smartphone's got GPS, and you can't turn it off, man.
Yeah.
That's why I always laugh at these stories about people getting lost in the bush. You know, if they've got a phone, man, they can't get lost in the bush. It's not possible.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is very true. Well, we're on lockdown, so let's skip the dishes. Kind of delivery from your favorite restaurant. Bolt Gun. Bring Bolt Gun back in. Hey, Bolt Gun.
Hey, Bolt Gun.
Yeah, I'll try it again. I think there's enough people to sleep here on my road, so maybe my internet will be all right.
Can you hear you now, man? Sound all right?
Yeah, I can hear you good now.
Okay, Good.
Chappelle says, I'm sure my car is bugged on Star. Oh, definitely. I have a built-in GPS screen, so Mandela Miles says so is my Beamer. Oh, she owns a Beamer.
Oh, yeah. Every car that was made from, I think, about 2012 has an inbuilt GPS in the chassis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brenda says, Shappy, all vehicles have a tracking device too, especially people who lease their vehicles.
Every new car's got it now. You can't. It's not. You won't even know where it is. You couldn't remove it if you wanted to. It's been that way since 2012. Man.
Right.
Yeah. And people love it, man. They love the convenience. You know, they don't care about their privacy. As long as I can, I can get on a Facebook and tell everyone how good I am. That's all that matters, man.
Yeah.
I think the C19 is a Mandela effect for me.
Mandela effect.
I got fucking everybody wearing masks now. It's like I was thinking about that today as I was watching people. I was looking around the store at everybody wearing a mask, and I'm like,
it's they leave.
I had to have shifted into the weirdest timeline because I'm just like, everybody had one on, and they're so proud of them too. All their little designs on them, and
but there's no, isn't it true? There's nowhere in America. There's not one state where you have to wear a mask outside. Is that right?
That there's what? No what?
There's no states in America where it's a law that you have to wear a mask while you're outside.
Right. It's only mandated.
No. Is it? I didn't even think it was mandated. It's not mandated outside, is it? It's only inside, isn't it?
No, it's outside too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they want you also to wear a mask and social distance and not to hug or kiss people. I seen it on the news. I wonder if I still got that news thing popped up. Oh no, I don't.
I thought people were just voluntarily wearing masks outside because it made them feel like they were doing the right thing, you know.
No, they said it on the news. I don't know where in the broadcast that it's a 47-minute clip of the news, and I was about halfway through it.
So every state's on board with it, man. Outside, you have to wear a mask.
I guess I don't know for sure. I mean, I can't really answer that for sure. I don't know. I don't know for sure, but I did hear it. Crunchy.
You're getting closer. You're getting closer to what we went through, man. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me now. Yeah. I just didn't realise that it was actually a mandate. I thought it was just people thinking they were doing the right thing, you know.
Crunchy B says, I've never heard of a C virus until now, but apparently there's always been different strains.
Yeah, there's always been coronavirus. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. They have it on.
That's why they changed it. Yeah, that's why they changed the name to COVID, man, because everyone's like coronavirus. Like anyone who was a medical professional was like, yeah, that's been around forever, man. Cold, flu, it's all coronavirus.
Well, it's on all the cleaner bottles and the mask and all kinds of shit.
That's why they changed it, man. And they called it novel.
Just like they did with the spraying the skies. they come up with so many names for global warming.
Oh yeah. Started, yeah, that's right. Started as global warming, and then it turned into climate change because they couldn't prove any warming anywhere.
Right.
Oops.
Well, you definitely could prove it this year, though. I mean, if they would have just held out a little bit longer, because my state, Wisconsin, we should be freezing right now,
Yeah.
and we don't even have any snow.
What? You're kidding?
Not where I'm at, and we usually have snow by now.
Yeah, you should, shouldn't you? Yeah.
Usually we usually start getting snow around Halloween.
Yeah. Well, the weather's fucked up here. It's like fucking winter here, mate. It's fucking nearly Christmas. It should be should be hot as mate.
Oh man, wouldn't that be something? I was telling somebody the other day.
I think in your temperatures, man, because I'm just guessing, right? But 20 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing. Yeah, something like 20.
Anything below 34 degrees, I think, or 35. 34 or 35.
Yeah.
That's considered freezing, unless that's a Mandela effect and they changed it. I don't know.
32 is freezing. 32 Fahrenheit.
32. Okay. So yeah, anything below 32.
So the temperature today was like 45, man. Or 50. 50.
Yeah.
50 degrees Fahrenheit and raining.
Yeah. Wow.
And it should be like 90 degrees, man.
We're gonna start calling you the States, and we'll be Australia now.
It's about time you went upside down, mate. See what it's like.
I think I'm not sure. I think it was in the 40s today here too. So if it was it's usually around 20, maybe 15, 20 degrees. It should be.
Yeah, for snow, man. Yeah, it's got to be below zero by a fair way, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my butt's starting to hurt. 3 hours in this chair. It's getting to be too long.
Yeah. What's going on, Bolt Gun? I'll shut up for a while.
Yeah, Bolt Gun, tell us some of your stories. Can Bolt Gun hear us? I hope it's.
Yeah, I can hear you. From where?
Oh, okay. Why don't you tell us?
I'm
Huh?
saying much lately. There.
Is that Matt Pyman's birds, or is that coming from you out in the country there?
What's that, man?
Oh, I didn't know that you were talking. We couldn't hear you.
Oh, I just went to get my charger, man. Sorry.
Bolt Gun. If you're.
That's not it. Is he still
I
with
don't
me?
know. Yeah, I don't know.
I think he might have walked away. He probably thought I was never going to stop talking.
Yeah, I can't hear you again, man. It's breaking up.
He's back.
Yeah, when you start to talk, we lose you. So that sucks. One of these times we'll get to have a good conversation. Sit down and have a nice, long, good conversation. I don't know if he's going to try coming back in. But You know, I've never heard of. See, okay, read that. Brenda says, I can't believe how stupid everyone is. Like, this has been planned out, and they can't even grasp the fact that all of this showed up overnight. What I can't grasp is when you're going to get your blood work, and because you won't wear a mask,
where'd ball gun go?
His internet got lost.
Oh,
Not enough internet. They have you put a Kleenex over your mouth. At that point, don't you if you're the guy guarding that door, and you're in charge of making sure everybody.
That's your mask, is it? Is that your mask, a Kleenex?
My God. No, I'm saying if you're the guy at the door, and you're making sure everybody's wearing their mask, and you go in because a guy says no, he's not going to put a mask on, so you go in to get backup, basically, is what he did, to try to get backup to come out and tell me to go away because you have to wear a mask. They came back. They told him, tell him if he puts a tissue over his mouth, he can come in.
Do you have to sticky tape it to your face, or can you just hold it with your hand?
Just hold it with my hand. Now, if I was that guy, I would have said to myself, what the fuck are you talking about? You want me to go tell him to put a fucking Kleenex over his mouth when we're supposed to be making sure that everybody has a mask on, that's fully guarded all the way around, that they have a mask on, and you're gonna tell me to tell him to put a fucking Kleenex over his mouth? I would be like, is this real or not? Because my higher ups are telling me to go tell this guy to put a fucking Kleenex over his mouth.
So the problem is, Patrick, that people who can actually use their brain and ask questions and think for themselves, they'll never do those jobs, mate. They don't hire those people, man. They hire brainless, order-following idiots, mate. That's the people that they hire. They don't hire people who ask questions. I'm sorry. If you applied for that job, they'd say, I'm sorry, we regret to inform you that you were unsuccessful in your application because you've got too much intelligence. You're not an idiot. Sorry. Sorry, you don't suit the job. We need idiots.
Yeah, the people pleaser, ass kissing snitches.
That's it, man. I'm not joking, man. That's who they. That's the. I'm sure every police officer that they've recruited in the last couple of years here are just absolute morons. They're morons. They just do as they're told. They don't ask any questions. They think they're doing a great job, you know.
Yeah, and the people. I just love the people who get a little bit of authority and say you've got to guard this door and make sure nobody gets through without a mask.
Yeah. Last week they were working on a cashier. Last week they were a cashier. This week they're security, mate. You know, doesn't get any better than that.
Well, you should have seen this guy jump in front of the door after I refused to put a mask on. He thought I was going to just go on right through because he jumped in front of the door and he's like, well, you're not getting through here without a mask on.
You shall not pass.
I'm just like, wow. I said, you're ready to argue, aren't you? I mean, oh my God. The people are just so fucking Some people. I'm not saying everybody.
I think you've got a little bit of physical intimidation going on too, man. I think that threatens people, doesn't it? They feel intimidated by your size, man. Well, you're not a small man, are you?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not a small man at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. You're a big dude, man. You know, with a beard. You look like you don't take any shit. And when you argue with people, you're straight up with them. They're like, "Oh fuck, I need backup."
Yeah, yeah. I think he thought for sure when he went in he was gonna have somebody come out and help him with me, to tell me to leave, because you could tell he took his job very seriously, right? You've seen how I will play this again. I'll get to the part where trying to figure out let's see. I'll play that part again.
Everybody, I am about to go into the clinic. I have to have blood drawn today. So
get up to the clinic. And here's where I go to walk in.
Morning.
Hey, are you here for an appointment?
I have to get blood drawn.
Okay. I just gotta screen you quick.
If you have a mask,
No, I don't wear masks.
you will have to wear a mask.
You will have to wear a mask.
I'm not wearing. I'm not going. No.
Yes.
Why is that?
No, yes.
It's not a law.
It's Marshfield Clinic's policy. I cannot let you in unless.
Well, you're all ready to argue, aren't you?
No.
It's not the law. You're gonna refuse me health care because I'm not gonna wear a mask? Yes, you are. You're refusing me health care right now.
I can't let you in unless you wear a mask. That is Marshfield Clinic's policy. I'm not arguing their policy, sir.
You are forcing me to wear a mask, stop myself from breathing. So you're refusing medical attention.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You can have medical.
I've got another clinic. No problem. Yes, they said you have to wear a mask, but they got me right back there. No problem. They worked with me. You're just argumentative.
No, I'm just following our policy.
You're being argumentative. You're not trying to work around it. Can you please go and see if they will draw my blood real quick?
Stay right here.
Yeah.
Have you taken anything to reduce fever in the last 8 hours?
Okay, so that's when she's starting to ask somebody else questions. This is where I was.
She just ignored you. Just pretended you weren't there.
I'm gonna fast forward it until she's done with the with that person here. Okay.
Appointment? Is it for oncology? Yeah. All right. Then she can go in with you. Yeah.
She's my ears.
She's your ears?
Yes. And ask questions.
Are either of you underneath quarantine?
No.
Are either of you here for COVID testing?
No.
Do either of you have any new worsening symptoms such as chills, cough, shortness of breath?
I hate all these fucking questions.
Loss of taste or smell, sore throat, or nasal congestion?
No.
Nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea?
No.
And I want to thank you for wearing your masks. If you can make sure they cover your mouth and nose at all times while in the clinic. And you can go ahead and get checked in.
She had to make sure she said that. Well, thank you for wearing your mask.
Yeah.
And make sure you keep it above your mouth and your nose at all times.
At all times. Follow the arrows and stand on the circles.
Listen to what she says after I say something to her.
I thought only sick people wear masks. You took my temperature. I'm not sick.
Yep, but it's policy for here that.
Did you hear? I thought so too. I said only sick people wear masks. She goes, I thought so too.
Only surgeons wear masks. That's the only people who should wear them.
You can go right in. Thank you.
You can go right in. Thank you. How come she didn't get tested? You know, all the questions.
Yeah.
So when
Well,
this guy comes,
they skipped somebody. They didn't ask them to 20 questions and
yeah.
What?
When this guy comes out, listen to him. If you put a tissue over your mouth, you can go in. But you got to keep that. You got to keep that.
Tissue over your nose.
Yeah. That. What is it called? Not handkerchief.
You have to hold the tissue up to your face.
Tissue.
And if you don't keep it up to your face, they will not draw you.
Yeah, we call it tissue, man.
Did that go right back there?
No, you'll check in just normal.
Okay, so I gotta stop it.
If you need to blow your nose, what happens if you need to blow your nose, man? Then your mask.
I never did blow. I never did blow my nose. I know. I sounded. I do that. No, I don't do that on purpose.
You know what you should have done? You should have taken the tissue, right?
I wish I could do it on purpose.
Taken the tissue and sneezed, right? Pretend you sneezed, and then blow your nose in it.
If you listen, well, I guess you could hear it the whole time I was standing there. But if you would hear it while I was standing inside, it just seemed like it was louder, and it did it more times. I'm like, it sounded like I was fucking sick.
What a joke, man.
If you put a tissue over your mouth, you can get in.
Yeah. Well, if a mask can't stop the virus, I'm sure a tissue will be fucking even better, wouldn't it?
Let's see. What other videos did I take while I was on my week-long vacation? I did take a couple other videos.
You got suspended for a week. That's pretty good, man.
What?
You only got suspended for a week.
Yeah, I guess this. What do you mean only?
That's pretty good, man. Usually it's like 3 months, man.
It depends on your strike. This was my first strike.
My first strike, they said 3 months. I've only ever had one strike. I got 3 months, man, and I couldn't get back on for 4 months, man. It took 4 months. Oh shit.
Really?
Yep.
What
and
the
it was
hell?
a 30 second.
I didn't know that you ever did videos.
30-second video. Yeah, on my original channel, man.
Oh.
When I first started it.
What did you get a strike for?
I was filming. What are they? They were stickers that someone had made about the Burke Street, Melbourne car incident. Right, and I just filmed the 3 stickers that I had on my fridge, and I asked questions, man. And I went for 30 seconds, and I got a strike, man, for 3 months. Yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah. Shit.
And I've never had another one since. But I've had videos removed. Like I've had videos. I'll be uploading a video, man, and it'll just stop. They'll just turn it off. And then sometimes I can upload it, and then other times they won't let me upload it. And it'll say that video recording is unavailable. And that'll last like a day or 2 days, man, and then I can make videos again. It's really hard. It seems like if I film the TV or record or try and record someone else's videos, you know, like sharing another, like the only way I can do it is to film it. You know what I mean? I don't even know how to fucking share, man. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I'm gonna play this video.
Yeah.
Watch this. This I can't figure out what the fuck I just caught on film. But watch the speed of this fucking thing. I know jets are fast. I know they're fucking fast.
Yeah.
But this I don't think was a jet. But this, you tell me what you think. You guys tell me in the chat if you guys think this is a jet or what the fuck you think this is. Just watch the ground that this thing covers. Oops.
You film this? Did you film this or what?
Shot of this thing. This demon up in the sky.
Yeah.
See it going into the sun?
I see this shit, man. I see this shit.
Look at that thing. Now just watch how the ground that this makes up. We're talking seconds.
Let's head right for the sun.
That's
traveling fast. You guys see how fast that fucking thing is traveling? Boom, did it just hit the sun?
I think the sun's the way out, man.
Wow.
Keep
on the other side.
Oh, watch this. It come out the other side.
How fast that thing is fucking traveling.
Look how far that thing is already.
How fast this thing is going.
Wow.
What the hell is that?
Yeah.
The speed that thing's got to be going at. Look how far away from the sun it is already.
It looks like a chemtrail, doesn't it? I see this shit. It doesn't normally move that fast, though. Yeah.
It's coming right towards me.
See the orbs? Hey, can you see the orbs above it, man? On the left. To the left. Two black orbs.
Look at that thing.
To the left. Above it, to the left. Two orbs.
That is
black
not
orbs.
a fucking regular airplane.
Look.
That is not. Look how fast that fucker traveled from the sun.
There's orbs
all
too, man.
No fucking way. In seconds. I can't even. The sun is in my eyes, so I don't even know if I'm getting it on camera anymore. I can't even see it. Where the fuck is it?
Yeah. Yeah, this is fucking weird.
Good capture, man. Good catch. Dude.
Look how fast that fucker's traveling. Damn.
It's probably some Air Force shit, man. It looks like a chemtrail, man. It's a chemtrail.
No.
Sorry, I'm missing all kinds of texts from.
Exactly.
Not only did I see that, but I am seeing jets in the sky, like they're low because you can hear them, and they're zooming all over. They're fucking zooming all over. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on up there? So yeah, I've got probably another maybe minute of this thing, and I did pause that and zoomed in. I zoomed in on it. It looks like a fucking jet.
Yeah, it's a plane, man. Yeah, it's fast. That's it. Yeah.
That fucker is fast.
You know what else you have to try and comprehend too, man? All right, because I believe we've been lied to about the height that planes fly at. They lie about everything. All
right.
Right. But I think a lot of time, it's highly possible, man, that when we see a jet, right, and it's like you see the chemtrail being laid behind it, all right, because we see the chemtrail, all right, and we assume that that jet is at 30,000 or 40,000, 30 to 35,000 feet, right? That's what they tell us. That's what the cruising altitude is supposed to be, okay? And we see the chemtrail out the back, all right? But it is a possibility, man, that you're looking at what you think is a far distance, but it could possibly be closer, and they could be using drones, man. You know what I mean? They could be using smaller aircraft at lower altitudes, and we just assume that I don't think we could see a jet at 30,000 feet with their naked eye. I don't think you'd be able to see it. I think it'd be like in reality, man. Because we know about how far we can see. We've tested all these theories with flat Earth. You know what I mean? We know how far we can see with the naked eye. You know what I mean? So you wouldn't even be able to make out the shape of a plane. Not even like a silvery, transparent one. You know what I mean? If it was actually at 30,000 feet, because I don't think we can see that far. So, they could be drones, man, or miniature aircraft flying a lot lower, but they're still laying out the chemicals, chemtrails, whatever they are. It's a possibility, man.
Yeah, definitely a possibility. I could believe just about anything at this point.
Yeah. Because we've just been trained to think that, you know what I mean? So we automatically think that, that's 30,000 feet. Look how high it is, Because that's what they tell us. Well, I think he was like a flat Earth channel, man. What was it? People talk about his channel, man. He filmed down from mountains. What was it? A plane truth. Okay. Something like that.
Yeah, as soon as you're done with your story, Mad Pieman, you wanna watch a video with me here?
Yeah. No worries, man.
Okay, I'm gonna. Are you? Do you have anything to say before I start the video?
No, that's all right. I was just dribbling. Keep going. Put it on.
Okay, so I start this video, and this is one of the channels that I said I like listening to. So I just want to see what he has to say here. So we're all gonna watch it here together at the same time.
Yeah.
I've got people from all over the place. The question in the room: How are people? Where are you guys from? Georgia, California, Gulag, Pennsylvania.
Can you guys hear that? Okay.
New Mexico, Texas, not as bad, but still.
It's echoing. Then.
Cool. What I asked was. Where are you guys from and how severe are the lockdowns? And are people complying? Colorado, close in-person dining, not in-prison dining. Oh, it's kind of like a prison, right? Let's see. Central Oklahoma. Where's everybody else from real quick? And then we'll get started. Wait for some more people to come in here. Guys, I really want you guys to see this. Remember, I am not a medical professional. I don't have any medical experience or background, and nothing in this video is to be construed as medical advice. As a matter of fact, you need to trust and believe wholeheartedly in your local, state, and federal authorities, and especially Big Pharma, because they will never, ever steer you wrong. They're from the government, and they're here to help.
Oh, Brenda. Still buffering, eh?
Yeah, sorry about that. I guess that's not gonna work.
Looks like America's internet's fucked at the moment. Fucking everywhere.
I don't know. You know, I find it kind of bullshit that I can't fucking run. I mean, you got this notepad. It should have enough shit in it to be able to run something as simple as this. I mean, this is like low. I mean, I'm scratching the bottom of the barrel.
I don't think it's you, man. It's your connection. Yeah.
Oh, you think that's what it is?
Yeah. They're probably just
fucking bullshit.
They're probably just slowing you every time somebody tries to share something on a live stream, man. They're just slowing shit down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's going on.
Yeah, because I mean,
it's another form of censorship, man. Because you're trying to share information, and they're just going to stop it from happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 333. Oh, it just changed to 334. Just missed it. I caught it though. All right. Well, what else you got to talk about there, Matt Pyman?
I don't know, man. What else is there? Yeah, so I don't know, man. It's I can see what I'm worried, what I'm personally not looking forward to, and I think a lot of people who are in the same situation as me, as far as Christmas Day goes, man. I think there's going to be some conflict, man. And I think they know that's going to happen too. It's a perfect storm, man.
Chicago. Is that
your video's
is
working now? I can hear the audio.
On the north side or the south side of Chirac? Okmulgee? Wow, it's down the street from me.
Oh wow, could you hear that?
Yeah.
Sorry, it started playing again on me. I don't know how, but
put it back on and see what happens.
Go ahead. I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick.
Yeah, I just think I think there's going to be conflict, man. It's Christmas dinners, you know, because I think there's a lot more people who know what's going on, man, and they're going to have problems at Christmas lunch, dinner, whatever.
Yeah.
Even people that we don't know about, man. You know, there's a lot of people who watch YouTube videos that don't have channels.
Hold on, I'm trying to get my earpiece back in here. So do you think? So you think that they're going to cancel Christmas?
No, I'm just saying. Christmas is going to be difficult for about 50% of the population of the Western world, man, because in surveys that they've done about asking people whether they take the vaccine for COVID,
yeah,
it's like 50 to 60% of people are saying no.
Right.
So that's a reality, man. That's it's at least 50% of all the populations of the Western world, man, aren't going to take it. So when you get to Christmas Day, man, there's going to be conflict.
Yeah.
You
know? Yeah, they're not going to take it until they're basically pushed into taking it in one way or another.
I'm just saying, you got like half of the population, man, are going to be arguing to support the bullshit story.
Oh yeah,
that it's real. You know what I mean? And it's not going to end well, man. It's going to be a bad Christmas for a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
Which is sad. But I mean, that's part of the plan, you know. Everything is divide, isn't it? Divide and conquer. You know? That's how it works. Get everybody fighting each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more separation too, because then you become an outcast in your own family because you don't believe in
Right.
Bill Gates and the Messiah coming with the solution to all the world's problems, and everything will go back to normal just as long as people get the vaccine. If you don't get the vaccine, you're just being selfish.
Right.
Being selfish, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it's going to come down to is the vaxxers against the non-vaxxers.
Yeah, they've already labelled us, mate. We're already in a box. We're anti-vaxxers. Crazy anti-vaxxers.
Yeah. Is it raining there?
It's just started raining, man.
I was going to say, I could hear it raining. I suppose. I think 3.5 hours is pretty good for our night back. And so I will be live tomorrow night. Oh, hey, Tobin. You're just catching us as we're leaving.
Coming down hard, man.
Yeah, I can hear it. Holy shit. It's raining cats and dogs. It's raining cats and dogs. So we had a good show. I really enjoyed being back. Hey, finally get to see you. You're on mute. I wish that was happening here. I miss watching the rain. But it must be really cold, huh? And raining and cold.
When it rains, it's cold, huh?
Yeah. I'm jealous, but I'm not jealous of your lockdowns. But I'm jealous of your little place there.
We might get snow before you do.
Yeah.
It doesn't snow here, by the way. If it does snow here, man, then you know something's wrong.
Yeah. So, Matt, you want to take us out? You want to say anything?
I don't know, man. Just stay strong. If we didn't have people to talk to, man, you know, if we weren't on here, we'd be worse off. I know that, we've got to try and stick together. And
most definitely. I mean, granted, I was still able to get on to YouTube to, check out other people's streams. I couldn't imagine if I wouldn't be able to do, they took my live streaming away. They took my video uploads away. I couldn't imagine not being able to at least go on there and talk to you guys.
It sucked when I had no internet for like 5 days, man.
Oh yeah, I suppose that would fucking man. Yeah, that would suck. All right, well, with that, I think we're gonna head out. I will be live tomorrow night again. Probably around. I went live early tonight, so tomorrow night I will be. The rest of the time, I'm gonna start going live around 9:30 instead of 8:30 tonight. It'll be 9:30 tomorrow night instead of 10:30 that I used to do. I'm gonna keep it at 9:30.
Yeah,
I think that's a pretty good hour to start. So, I hope to see you tomorrow night there, Mad Pieman.
Hey, I'll be here, man. Yeah.
All right. So, with that, everybody, I bid you all a good night. I love you guys, and stay vigilant.
Keep it real. Thanks, Pat. Love you, man. See you, everyone.
Later, Mad Pieman. Good night, everyone.